Check, check, check. Radio check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Welcome back to another stream. It's been a minute for sure for me. I do appreciate you guys stopping back in. We'll talk a little bit about what's been going on with the streaming this last week, and then we'll talk a little bit about the flight. We'll say hello to the good folks in the chat, and then we'll get started. I don't know. It might sound a little different, guys. I am actually starting to get sick, and yeah, hopefully I'll fight through it. Anyway, okay, so what's been going on with my streams this week? I took a little break. We switched over our internet, tried to get a faster internet connection and like rebundle our plan. And well, the provider that we're with kind of messed things up, got things all confused with our old contract for a new one. But anyway, I'm testing it out now, hence why I put a question mark heading to Canada. Don't mean for it to be clickbait, but it might be. That's all with the internet connection that I've got right now. Hopefully it'll hold. So flight for today, guys. I had this one on the back burner for a little bit. It is a real world flight. I've always wanted to do it. It's going to be from Las Vegas to Calgary. It is a real world flight operation. It is operated by WestJet Airlines. And if you want the particulars, go to Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware, and you can find out all the details in there. Flight time today, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. But anyway, you know what? It's Saturday night. At least I think it is. And yeah, we're going a little later. But hey, you know what? We'll just try it out. Hopefully we'll end up making it to our destination. So 2 hours and 30 minutes is airtime. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 50 minutes. There's 4 of us in here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get at least 4 likes. Of course, we're going to try to get 20 likes for today. I've got the fingers crossed for that. And then, of course, as many subs as we can. You know, it'll just help keep me going. And of course, you know, share the, you know, enthusiasm and the love for flight simulation and aviation. And, you know, I hope I can pass on some information and, you know, like the common interest with you guys as well. So let's go ahead and acknowledge some of us in the chat. And we're going to board the aircraft and see if we can get out of here. Hunter in the house. Hunter, welcome aboard. Hunter says, hi, humans. Hello. Hello, alien. No, hello, human. JSD in the house. JSD, always a pleasure, my man. Thank you for being here. Sky, what did you do with my internet? Don't ask. If it was the same provider that I have, then good luck to you. Hunter says 5x5. Roger. Good. All right, 6 of us in here, guys. Let's keep it going. We're going to try to get as many likes as we can today. And of course, one more time, as many subs as we can today. We want to try to get the channel to grow, of course, and grow the community for you know, the love of aviation and flight simming and all that sort of good stuff. Trini Pilot in the house, welcome aboard, my friend. How are you today? Thank you so much for stopping in. So we're inside the terminal here in Las Vegas, and believe it or not, this is Payware scenery. It is Fly Tampa, and yeah, so believe it or not, I've been to Las Vegas twice, and I actually hung out at this terminal. And yes, there is a Carl's Jr. there. So, I mean, it looks all right for internal modeling, but I mean, they've got the stores down right. This was there. I saw that. And yeah, Carl Jr.'s. I love Carl Jr.'s. Of course, it's only on the West Coast there on the West side. And yeah, it's really good food. Yeah, I think we were sitting like in this area here, waiting for our aircraft. So pretty cool. Anyway, I am on drone camera here, by the way, guys. If you guys are curious as to how I got in here, I just use the drone camera, and of course you can just go right through. And there is a Burger King there as well. Pretty cool. I don't remember the Rolex store though. All right, let's go outside and see if we can find our airplane. We're in the wrong place here. And let's see. Should we just go through the wall? Sorry, I'm going. No, we missed it again. Okay, we're gonna come all the way. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I think it's this gate. Now the gates aren't modeled, so we'll do our best to try to get to our airplane. Yeah, here it is. It'd be nice in the future if they modeled this too. Anyway, well, I can. Oh, I can't. Oops. Oh, my buttons are sticky. Oh, all right. Anyway, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, my buttons are sticking. Trying to recreate it here. Why isn't it going down? Okay. Anyway, you guys get the picture. We're gonna try to get in the aircraft. Here we are. We made it. So I tried. I don't know what's going on. My keyboard is like the buttons are sticking. Hanlon in the house. Hanlon, welcome aboard. Thank you. 7 of us in here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get those likes up to 20 today. All right, so we're in the 737 Max. It is by iFly, of course, and this one just recently got updated. It got updated a few days ago, so I haven't read the notes on it. Actually, you know what? I did take it up for a test flight. Before we had this whole fiasco with the internet, and it did, in my controls, it felt a little different. It felt a little heavier. So anyway, we'll see. Maybe we'll open up the notes once we get up to cruise altitude, and then we can find out exactly what they've done to it. So, all right, without further ado, let's get things started, and let's start making our way up north to Calgary, Canada. So back to the overhead panel. Let's go ahead and get the battery switch on. The cover is going to come down. Let me get the sounds up here. And like I said, guys, I do apologize. I am fighting a cold, and yeah, it's already got it's got Mrs. Sky. She's under the weather, so you know, I'm starting to feel it now too. So hopefully I'll won't get. All right, so let's come down to the bottom left of the overhead panel. Let's get the left forward fuel pump on. And we'll come down and start our APU. Hold it for 3 seconds. It doesn't hold, and we'll get that fired up. Come out to the tail of the aircraft here. I do apologize. And of course, the APU, which is located in the tail or the bum of the aircraft, is getting fired up right now, and of course that is responsible for our electrics inside the aircraft and also to power up the engines as well. Dwan Varsity in house, welcome aboard. Welcome. Hunter is flying along. Thank you so much, Hunter. There he is in the wonderful Rouge aircraft. Beautiful. Hunter, thank you so much for flying along, and of course thanks to everybody else who's joined the stream. I do appreciate it, guys. All right, we're gonna go back into the aircraft here, and we're gonna wait for this annunciator to light up so we can bring some life into the flight deck here and start getting things programmed. Face cam. Oh yeah. Face cam. Good idea. Sorry about that. Here I am, guys. Now, I don't have all my lights on today. I've only got some of the spotlights, so it looks a little different. Now, I did kind of mess up my beard. I tried trimming it and lining it up. I totally messed it up. I should have waited for my barber to do it. But anyway, I'll go see him soon enough. My beard actually grows fast, so. All right, I'm not sure why we've got the warning here, but let's go ahead and toggle on the APU. Let's get the APU bleed on. Let's get the packs on. And now we've got some power and air conditioning into the aircraft. I'm gonna come up to the overhead panel here. L, R, nav. Let's go ahead and align it. And then we're just gonna do the flow check and the flow start from the left to right. I'm not following any particular checklist, guys. We're just left to right, get all the knobs turned and everything. Of course, every airline has their own SOPs, standard operating procedures, and then they've got their own flow checks, and they've got their own checklists. So, but I mean, at the end, it's all the same. The order might be slightly different for certain things, but at the end, it's the same. So, Windy Aviation in the house. Windy, welcome aboard. Windy, I actually I was in your channel a few days ago. How? Nick, you're already at like 6,000. That's crazy. Well done, Windy. Well done. And guys, like I said, I do apologize for my voice. I'm starting to feel it. I hope I don't lose the voice. Starting to feel under the weather here. But anyway, okay, so let's get the pumps on, the fuel pumps on, and we'll come now from the left to right. We'll make sure we get everything else on. We can get the emergency exits armed, and of course, let's get the fasten seat belts on as well. We'll come up now to the right side here. Window heats, probe heats, hydraulics on. I've already got the APU bleed on. Generators are on. We'll come down now over to the pressurization panel. Let's make sure that we get all that tuned in right, because of course we want to make sure that, you know, our passengers are going to be able to breathe, and for ourselves as well. Yeah, Wendy, congratulations. I mean, the last time when I started watching you, you were at 1,000, and now you're at 6,000. That's incredible, incredible. I don't know how you guys are doing it. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck now. It's just like, anyway. Sky, you look younger. Oh, if I shave off the beard, I look like I'm in my late 20s. Destro Dom in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. I'd reverse that. What does that mean, Wendy? Anyway, all right, so let's go. 36,000, actually 37,000, and then it's going to be a step down, actually 1,000 feet. But anyway, we'll get it at the first cruise altitude, 37,000 feet. Of course, we are landing in Calgary, guys. Calgary elevation is really, really high. I made a comment about the runways being the longest in North America. They are not. They are the longest in Canada, though. Calgary sits 3,606 feet above sea level. So we're gonna get that dialed in. Of course, that'll help with all the numbers, the performance, and all that sort of stuff. So 360. Not 360, but 3,600 feet. And that looks good. Perfect. We'll get the position lights on. They can stay like that. And, you know, on real time, by the time we get there, it'll be, you know, sunset or dark. Let's get the logo light on already. All right. What else is going on here? Sorry, let me go back into the chat. Gregorio, welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Skystream Aviation also here. Welcome aboard. Guys, how can you hear me? Am I good on the voice here? Everything good? I think Area 51 has the longest runways. Yeah. They go on forever. But, you know, like international airports where people, you know, like visit and go in and out of, I believe in I looked at Mexico City, guys. Mexico City's got an insanely long runway too, which we haven't been to, which we should go in the near future. Chase in the house. Chase, what's going on, my man? Welcome aboard. All right, let's go now to the electronic flight bag here. Of course, we'll power it on. We're gonna go in and initialize our flight. Perfect. You can see things now popping up. We're gonna go to the performance and payload, and we'll go to the weight and balance. Now, I'm just going to look. I'm not going to use GSX to load anything. I'm just going to take all the numbers out of the sim brief here. We'll get it all quickly set up and pushed off. We are on Vatsim. I'm not sure if the controller is still up, but we'll you know, get our taxi clearance and all that sort of good stuff, and we'll get out of here. Hearing you good, says Trini. Nice. Airport City Planters. What does that mean? All right, 189 was the total passengers. I don't have that seating capacity, so we're just going to go full 178. And let's go ahead and set that payload. We've got a full aircraft, guys. Very important for the fuel. You know, if I have to leave passengers in order to take the right amount of fuel to get to my destination, well, then that's how it's going to go. Our fuel for today is 8,987 kilograms. So let's go, what is this, 9,000? We'll do like 9,300. We'll give a little bit extra here. Total fuel, 9,300. And then, of course, we'll just take a little less cargo. All right, that looks good. What's our zero fuel weight? Zero fuel weight is 60,822 kilograms. Our The zero fuel weight as per sim brief is 63,000 and change. So you know what, we'll do 15 for the cargo, so 15 for each side here, or 15 forward and back. Actually, you know what, I'll get it really close. We'll do 1500, 200, no, 1,000, oh my god, 1,520. Holy smokes. Backspace. No, that's not. Anyway, okay, let's just do that. Let's see. Set. Yeah. Okay, we're just off by a little bit. Perfect. All right, we can set the payload and complete that. Perfect. Okay, we'll come down now over to the flight management computer here, and we'll start getting things ready and position in it, of course. We're sitting in Las Vegas here. KLAS is the ICAO code for that. And let's go ahead and align it off our left GPS. We'll get the IRS position set in. We'll do our original airport, or our origin, which is Las Vegas, where we are. ICAO code Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra, and we're going over to Canada, Calgary, Canada, and the ICAO code for there is Charlie Yankee Yankee Charlie. Get that in there. Let's get our flight number for today. It's WestJet Airlines, and flight number is 879. First, we've got that in there, and our call sign for today, of course, is WestJet. Flight plan request. Let's go ahead and wait for that. And then once we get it into the system, we'll load it, and then we'll continue on with our programming of the flight management computer. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Let's try to get 20 likes, 20 plus likes, guys. We can do it. It's been a week since I've streamed, but if you guys are subscribed to the channel, I did post some shorts and actually some real world flights that I've taken. So if you guys want to check those out, you can check them out. Drop a like, drop a comment. If you have any questions, of course, I'd love to hear questions, and you know, I'd do my best to try to answer them for you. All right, flight plan load. Let's go ahead and load it. As you can see, it's loading now. It'll take a few seconds for that to happen. Let's go into the system here, or the legs page. I can already see some data in there, so let's go ahead and activate that. Perfect. Now, what are we going to do next? Well, I want to finish constructing the flight route in the flight management computer. Of course, then we'll get all the data for the weights and balances. We'll enter that, and then of course that'll calculate, you know, our top of descent and all our fuel burns and all that sort of good stuff. And then we'll get the ATIS, call for our clearance, and we'll get out of here. All right, so as per my sim brief, I'll just get that number down first, guys. If ATIS changes it, or if it's different in the ATIS, or if the controller gives us another runway, it's so easy for us to just reprogram it. So as per sim brief, 01 right. So 01 right, and it's via the Rat Pack 3 departure. I like that. I'm not sure if a whole lot of you remember, but you know, there was the Rat Pack, you know, the Sinatra and the got the other guy's name. Anyway, and then the Frank transition. I like that. We'll go over to the route. We'll come now to the arrivals into Calgary. As per sim brief, 35 right for the arrival. ILS 35 right via the Ebgal 7. Ebgali, and maybe I'm saying it wrong. Ebgali 7 and the Mobec transition. Perfect. Let's go ahead and execute that. That looks good. And then, of course, let's get the... No, I don't want that first. Let's get the perf in it. Let's get all our zero fuel weights. Now, it's all automatically taking the numbers from the EFB here. Our FINRIS for today's flight is... I'll just take the FINRIS here, 1.4. 1.4. I want to verify the cost index here. Cost index is 52, not 20. and we're going up to 370. 370. Our winds at that altitude are 302 at 64. 302 at 64. I don't like it already, guys. Of course, we're going to be heading northbound. You know, this is a northerly direction. I think we're going to have a 64 knot headwind. So hence the 2 hours and 30 minutes. All right, let's get that in there. ISA deviation is 0 degrees. All right, so 0. That's in. Outside air temperature at that altitude will be minus 56. That's about right. So let's go ahead and execute that. And now we'll take our performance numbers in here. So it'll be a normal takeoff using flaps 5, our trim value, center of gravity 20.2%, and the trim value 5.92. And of course, you guys heard the trim wheel automatically go into its position here, 5.92. We're going to come down to the wheel here, verify that. That looks about right. Maybe a little bit more. It looks like 6. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, you know, you break it down into halves and quarters in there. Perfect, perfect. Approach is online 350. Roger. Yeah. I'm gonna just make sure that we're all set up here, and then we'll call for the, or we'll get our ATIS and then we'll call for the clearance. All right, so with the numbers and the weights and the weather that's happening outside, it's already calculated it for us. V1 for today will be 143, VR rotation speed 146, and then V2, our climb out, will be 153. That looks all good. Let's lock those numbers in. We'll go to the lakes pages here, and of course you can already see the data already inputted here. So all our numbers with the SIDS and the stars, all that sort of good stuff is already in there. It'll just be less stuff for us to worry about once we get going. VF9E is in the house. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Skymaster. Just landed in Honolulu, minus 10 feet per minute. Nice. Holy smokes. I haven't had a landing like that in a long time. But well done. Well done indeed. All right. So we got ATIS up. Let me get the ATIS here. It's 32.4. 32. 32. And I don't hear anything.
Visual approach is in use. Runways 1 left and 2 SIXL. Landing runways 26 left, only, and 1er. Departing runways 1 right full length, and only at taxiway Bravo. Simultaneous approaches to crossing and parallel runways in use. Converging runway operations in effect. Notices to air missions: runway 1 left, runway 1 right, runway safety lights out of service. Runway 19 right guard lights out of service. Ground control combined on 121.1. Activate transponder with altitude report mode on all taxiways and runways.
Yeah, I got my PDC.
Read may call runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
Okay, so it's
Terry
Delta.
Reid International Airport ATIS information Delta.
Okay, so we've got Delta on board. I'm gonna write that number down, and he just gave me my PDCs, which is nice. It's gonna be easier than rather me having to read it all back to him. So information Delta 2060 in this squawk. I'm gonna get that in, and you know what? We'll be courteous, and we'll. I mean, we don't have to. We can just push off the gate. We can push off the gate. Actually, you know what? Let me double check the thing here, the PDC. Advanced separation number and ATIS for taxi control 350 for tax. Yeah. So no need to call for the push. We're gonna get it pushed off the gate here, and we'll call for the taxi, and of course we'll let them know that we've got the PDC as well. I want to take a look at those performance numbers one more time here, guys. So I want to put it into the MCP, the autopilot here up on the top. So 153 will be our speed. Let's get that dialed in here. 153. And then let me double check this PDC here. No, he doesn't give us an initial altitude. So I'm just going to read it off the SID here. See the rat pack. So we're going to take one right, hopefully. And what does it say for one right? So one left, one right, climb on a heading. We can read it together here. You guys can follow along in here. And I'm actually going to read the SID off my Navigraph, which is on a tablet beside me here. So climb on a heading of 041 or 014, sorry. Yep. To intercept course 072, to cross Kaibad, which is right here, at or above 6,000 feet. We've got that restriction there. Perfect. Then on track to 040, which is right there, to Jennifer, which is there. Good. And then on track 040 to Rat Pack, which is there. And of course, for those of us that are a little older, Rat Pack, the good old Rat Pack. And it says the top cruise here, or the initial, is 19,000. So we'll do that. And of course, when we get over to the center, we'll be able to, you know, he'll let us climb up higher. He or she will let us go up higher. All right, guys, you ready? I'm going to push off here. We'll get the engine started. And actually, you know what? I didn't, damn it. Sorry. I listened to the ATIS and I never got the altimeter setting. So altimeter is a 2988. 98. Okay. So 298. I used the good old B on the keyboard, and of course that gave me the altimeter setting. So that all looks good now too. We're squawking. I want to make sure that we are indeed. We've got our PDC, and let's get ready to push and start. Perfect. Hunter, you ready? You guys ready? Let's get this show on the way. Prepare for push. Pereira, my friend. Boa noite. Good day to you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Serbian plays in the house as well. Serbian. Welcome aboard. So, let me see. Do I have the chocks set? Yeah, the chocks are on. So we're not going to be able to do anything without
Hello,
getting
Captain.
those.
We're ready for pushback.
System page, sim menu, ground support. Of course, let's get that all disconnected, set for that. I mean, you could use this for your takeoff data. APU is running. Everything looks
Departure
good.
check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right, guys, 13 of us in here. 14 likes. Wow, look at that, guys. Let's try to get 900 subs today. Of course, I'm here, you know, for you guys and your interests and love of aviation. Maybe some of you want to be future pilots. You can ask me questions about real life flying, about the sim. Heck, I even know a little bit about computers now because of the sim, so. Thank you, guys. JSD, where are you, JSD? I don't know. You know, I did a there was a driver update for NVIDIA. Actually, which way should I go? Left or right? You know what? I'm gonna go nose to the right.
Release parking brakes.
All right. I'm down here to the center pedestal. Well, step on the brakes here.
Commencing push.
Brake released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Did the FMC arrive? No. Actually, my wife just made an inquiry about it today. She was like, where is it? I was like, I don't know. JSD is present. Thank you, my man. Thank you. All right, start at will. We're going to go up to the overhead here. Packs now can come to the off position. And of course, we're going to start the right side first. We'll get the switch in the ground position. And we'll come down here now to the EFIS and our instruments here. We're going to watch that N2 rise. Of course, once it gets into the motoring Motoring. We're gonna just introduce the fuel, and everything will happen automatically. Go ahead. That. And where's Mr. Hunter? There's Mr. Hunter. He's of course going the other way. I'm actually gonna just go straight down. Oh, there. Oh, Hunter's okay. Hunter, watch out, Hunter. All right, we got a good start on number 2, and the cool thing about this, guys, is that you can actually start both. It's like the 780s. Watch it come. I've got the amber light here, the yellow light. I've got a lot of fuel with me in the center pumps here as well. So let's get the center, or in the center tanks, we'll get the center fuel pumps on. All right, so we're motoring on the engine number 1 here too. Let's go ahead. Add in. All right, 15 of us in here. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I am streaming regularly, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Skymaster1, of course. I am a real-world pilot. We have started the stream a little later today. And if you're new, you know, thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you can stop in and say hello. Or stop in the chat and say hello. Oh. Parking brake on.
Gear.
We're going to wait for that engine to spool up. Once we get the engines all stabilized here, we'll switch over the gens and we'll power down the APU. All right, 15 likes. Let's keep those likes coming, guys. Keep those likes coming. And of course, try to get some few more subs. Sounds pretty good here.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Left is clear. Right is clear. All right, we'll wait for the handoff here. He does have the pin in his hand. First, we'll wave at them. All right, so long. Of course, you would in real life too acknowledge and visually see that they do have all the locks. There's another wave. So long. If he waves again, I'm gonna be I'll feel uncomfortable about it. Like, hey bud, stop waving. Anyway, all right, back up to the overhead panel here. So we've got power now to the engine. I'm going to transfer the power now from the APU over to the engines. Of course, for the remainder of the actual flight, they'll stay on until, of course, we get into Calgary. All right, so gens coming on. The packs now can come on for our passengers and ourselves, of course. APU bleed off. Isolation valve now to auto. Engines to continuous. APU now can go off, and yaw damper on. Perfect. Everything looks good. One thing left to do now here, guys, is let's get the aircraft configured for takeoff, and then we'll call for taxi. Hopefully they'll still be up. So flaps 5. Let's go ahead and get a 5 position. We'll visually confirm from the first officer's side. Flaps 5 confirmed. That looks good. And we'll come down to the auto brake. Auto brake set to RTO, of course, is projected takeoff, and we'll make sure that our spoiler is disarmed. I think we're ready to go here. We'll get the taxi light is on. Perfect. And we'll call up for our taxi instructions now. Are they still up? No. Oh yeah, they are. Approach is still up. Vegas approach, good evening. It's WestJet 879 with you with information Delta and PDC. We're ready for taxi. Did I transmit? 32.0. Hunter, how do you read me? Did you hear me over the radio? Oh, 35.0.
Ferry Reid International Airport ATIS information Delta 2356 Zulu. 1030 at 3.
Okay, let's try this.
Clear direct rocks up the 4058.
And Southwest 3034, hold short 1 right for Bravo 10.
One more, yeah, 30, yeah, wrong frequency. I know. Got it. Biggest approach, good evening. It's WestJet 879er with information Delta and PDC. We're ready for taxi.
Aircraft is on the ground. Just give me 1 second, please.
Roger.
Thank you. Southwest 1485, 1458, turn right, proceed direct to Rock.
Direct rocks up the 4058.
Thank you. Southwest 2981, continue climb,
Direct
follow 190.
rock.
In the climb, you'll have traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, 12 at 1 o'clock now, 3 miles at 1 1000. Sorry, already in front of a 190 Southwest out the 737. That's 4058. That's 4058. Thanks for the patience. Call center on 12652.
Over to center 2252, so the 4058, yep.
Yes, 2981. Call center on 126.5 TV day. Alright, Southwest 3034, cross runway 1 right at November, and then November Delta Golf Charlie to parking. Sorry about that.
Busy. It's a busy.
No worries on November, cross 1 left on November. We'll go Delta Golf to parking, Southwest 3034, thanks.
UPS.
Look at that guy up there. Oh, that's so cool.
Southwest 1495, runway 1 left, clear to land,
Nice.
number 3.
I didn't realize it was going to be this busy, guys. I do have Vatsim radar open up too. There's like actual military activity in the area.
126.5 to Golf Disaster. Thank you. Looks like it's escorting full blue onto the...
Oh, we might be here for a while.
Range 441, already gave it to you, runway 1 left, clear to land.
Oh, it's fine, you missed us. Alright, 1 left clear land for full blue.
Alright. About the 1992, exit right at Alpha 7, cross runway 26 right, then Bravo to parking.
It's good that I took extra fuel, guys.
The other runway, and then taxi Bravo to parking. 192. Thank you. Okay. Thanks for the help with the go around the landing.
The order was on the global website. Yeah, I think that's where we got it from. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Let me know.
Approach Rouge 7 Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
My wife emailed them today. So.
7 Foxtrot. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Never mind.
Terminal 3.
7 Foxtrot, runway 1 right out, 729 or 88 taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26 right, hold short runway 1 right.
Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26 right, hold short runway 1 right, Rouge 7 Foxtrot.
What about me?
Now the 2249.
He forgot about me.
Left, could land number 2. Yeah, 2249, runway 26 left, could land.
1 runway 26 left, United, 2249.
Approach WestJet 879er here. We're ready to go for taxi.
79 departure, hello, thanks for your patience, runway 1 right, altimeter 2988, taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26 right at Delta.
Okay, 1 right via Bravo, Delta, cross 26 right, and 2988 for the altimeter, WestJet 879. All right.
Father 1992, amendment to instructions, taxi Alpha 7 Charlie to parking.
Okay, so parking brake off here, guys, and let's get ready to go here. So, Bravo.
Charlie parking.
All right, it's easy here. Bravo, Delta. Okay, come down. Hey, we're rolling. Power to idle here. Let's tap on the brakes. Brake pressure's good, and let's continue our roll. And I think Hunter is behind us here. I'm not sure what I don't know if that's a static aircraft here, but I'm gonna go around him. He hasn't given us any instructions for the apron here or for this area. It just starts up at Bravo here, which is further down.
Like 92 negative, just make your next left turn and join Charlie eastbound.
Make left turn, join Charlie, and then taxi to Alpha 7.
Vegas approach, Cessna November 356 India is descending to 190, passing 200.
356 India, Los Angeles, Coast, got your check on altimeter, Henderson, 2990, say your approach is
2990, can I get vectors for a visual into Henderson?
356 India, roger. Would you like runway 35 left for your convenience?
The winds look like they're, unless they've changed, they look like 0
Oh, I
to
should have
0,
asked
wouldn't,
for...
the 17 be better? I think it's 17.
All right, so here's taxiway
so
Charlie. We're going to go to Bravo, which is the second one right up here.
Wind config
It
and
says right here,
Henderson is
Bravo.
17
And of course,
right
the
left, but problem
taxi
is,
sign
the
is,
thing
of course,
like
right
nobody
before
at
the
Henderson, and generally, I like to give them the north just
entrance of
because
the
Vegas
taxiway.
Cool, let's go with that. Let's go with 17 left.
All right,
All right,
clear
6
left.
India, expect the visual
Clear right.
for 17 left, descend and maintain 157.
15,000 India, thank you.
Vegas, American 1979, information, Delta, ready for taxi.
American 1979, heavy runway
1979.
Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26, right at Delta.
16 likes, guys. 4 more likes for the 20 likes.
Runway 1 right, taxi at Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26, right at Delta, American 1979.
Sorry, 441 cross runway 1 right, it's at November Delta Golf departure.
We'll go crossing 1 right at November Delta Golf for parking.
Looks like we're taxiing a little fast here. Actually, we are. 25 knots is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, taxi. Let's tap on the brakes here. We'll try to get it done. I don't know if you guys can see it. Ground speed, we're just a little bit fast. Tap on the brakes. There we go. And we'll keep it at 25. Ah, it's crept up again.
Right, 441, caution, Embraer
E
north.
in the house. Skymaster, how are you doing, sir? Welcome aboard. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we got the traffic in sight. Thank you very much. Serving 441. Yeah.
356 India, descend and maintain 1000, proceed direct to the Henderson Airport.
1000 direct Henderson for
That's Mike 249, welcome to Las Vegas, next is right with it.
You're getting vacating runway
Long taxiway, guys. Long. It's a long taxi. First, we've got the Vegas Strip.
Right off,
Oh, look at that airplane.
Alpha 6, and you can take Troy to Park. Have a nice day.
Ed E, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you, my friend?
Stand by, 2249, sir. Cross runway 26, right at Alpha 6.
A lot of traffic in the area. I didn't realize it was going to be this busy.
Right to left, and then take Troy to parking.
And behind Rouge 321 for United 241, and then we would expect Delta 55 for the gate, please.
Hello.
Roger, you can get that. American
Roger,
1979,
the taxi information is at altitude gate Delta 55.
Cross 26 right now, we'll be taking Charlie just past behind that aircraft.
Roger.
Block day again.
American 1979, there's the United 737 clearing runway 26 right, just make sure you pass behind that aircraft, they'll be taking Charlie to the ground.
We'll pass behind the aircraft, American 1979.
Take it. For 7 Foxtrot, the United 73 will be passing behind you, or is he?
Hunter, you can't taxi? Why? What's going on?
United 2249, you're supposed to cross behind the 321, sir?
Ooh, I apologize, United 241, I didn't saw the aircraft. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good, no worries, it's all good.
They cut you off.
1495 cross runway 1 right at November Delta Golf.
Alright, we're coming up to our turn here. We're going to be making a left turn now soon.
I'm going.
Clear right, clear left.
Number 356, India, descend and maintain.
Skystream Aviation. What is your thrust reverser binded to?
7,000.
I can't remember. I set it up.
Southwest 1801 Vegas.
Southwest 1801 with you.
I set it up to one of the
1
keys. I'm using the
88
honeycomb Bravo throttles.
17,000.
And if that all fails, I just use F2.
1801 at Roman.
F2 on the keyboard, reverser's activated. Actually, a lot of the times I do use that. I actually use the keyboard for the...
One
Clear
left.
right, and we're going to cross here. Delta, 24 right.
3000, descending wire under the arrival, establish ILA 01 left approach.
Flight attendants, please proceed to take off, thank you.
Approach altimeter 2988, cleared ILS, showing 1 left approach.
Okay. Want to make sure.
Altimeter 2988 and clear. Runway 01 left approach, 20 plus.
Clear right,
Start by that.
Okay. Westjet 879, wind calm, runway 1 right, full length, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 right, full length. WestJet 879.
South
Right.
3251,
We're
Las
going to go
Vegas
all the way to the end
departure.
here.
You can follow the American
one more time,
75,
I did ping the,
left to right on
flight
Bravo, runway
attendants.
1 right, taxi Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26 right.
Bravo Delta, cross runway 26 right will follow the American 757.
I swerve all over the taxiway. I you know, I'm kind of getting a little bit of lag here now too. I don't know about this internet today, guys. All right, so full length, we're clear to go. Nobody's on final. I'm gonna get the landing lights on right now. Flight attendants have been pinged. We're ready. Oh, I didn't mean for it to stop there. Come on.
United Delta 249, can you confirm gate at Delta 55 is empty?
Yeah, 2249, Delta 65. Yeah, 2249 looks empty to me, if I'm looking at the
All right, we're gonna line up here on the roll here, guys.
Merci beaucoup, United 249.
Let's go. Throttle up to 50%.
Rouge 7 Foxtrot, runway 1 right, line up away.
Get the
Line
other
up
throttle
away,
on.
runway 1 right, Rouge 7
And here we go, guys. Toga. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive.
I'm at 240, I'm slowing to 210.
80 knots, check.
Up 1801, bring your speed back to 200 now.
Alright, 200, so clipping.
356 India, descend and maintain 7,000.
Long takeoff roll here, guys.
7,000 loose
V1, rotate.
Like to go fast, southwest.
V2, positive rate, confirmed.
You like to get the
coming
place
up.
of the efficiently.
If you guys see in the southwest to try to take off on the taxi lane or whatever.
I don't know why there's so much lag.
Oh yeah.
Lot of lag.
Rouge 7 Foxtrot, runway 1 right, quick to take off.
Runway 1 right, get the pay off, Rouge 7 Foxtrot.
I'll expect some of that stuff will be as far as what we get in the fun.
Oh yeah, I see the Heathrow fire. Is it still burning or did he get control?
No, I'm a dispatch driver that's down to the small road put by Heathrow and we got a lot of that out there.
Westjet 879 departures, radar contact, climb unrestricted, maintain flight level 190.
Okay, climb unrestricted up to flight level 190 for WestJet 879. All right, perfect. I'm going to get the autopilot on here, and we're going to go up to 19,000. Let's bug our heading. Of course, speed check is good.
356
Flaps
India,
coming up.
turn right heading 080 vectors for the visual approach.
003.
356 India,
There's Hunter
6,500.
on the roll there.
6,500 for India.
All right,
And the
flaps
heading
are coming
was
up.
080, correct?
Correct.
Thank you, 00.
Rouge 7 Foxtrot departures, radar contact, do not exceed 230 knots, climb and maintain flight level 190.
It's looking good here, guys. Looking
Not
good.
C230 knot. Climb into 190 or 190.
And we're
Rouge 7 Foxtrot.
unrestricted here, so.
Biggest departure is Rouge 7 Foxtrot. Are we clear spatial status up to 190?
Rouge 7 Foxtrot, unrestricted climb.
Confirm, spatial status is approved, Rouge 7 Foxtrot.
All right, guys, what did you guys think of that? 17 likes, guys. Let's get 20 likes. We're almost there here. Of course, we're going to be turning left now, following our SID up to 19,000. He's going to switch us over soon anyway. Oh, and we never set the clock. So let's go ahead and set that. But the cool thing about the Max is it automatically does it when you take off.
I missed the last one.
So we're already airborne 2 minutes.
Southwest 937 approach, runway 1 right, taxi to Bravo Delta.
Right, very important to bug our heading here. Above 10,000 feet, let's go ahead and get
1801, resume your
get the landing lights off, taxi lights off. Engines now can come to the off position.
356 in the engine, to left heading 350.
And the seatbelt sign can come off.
350 for India.
Noah Miller in the house. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome.
That's 576 Las Vegas approach.
We just departed Vegas here, guys. It's kind of busy here, so I'm listening to the radios here. Once we get out of the airspace,
expect the ILS Yankee runway 26
it'll
left
get
approach
better.
via Bourbon, descend via the arrival.
Bring down the sounds here a little bit.
Runway 26 Bourbon.
576 ILS Yankee 26 left via
What is
Bourbon.
this? Why
Break,
is-
Russia 879. Contact Los Angeles Center on 126.52 meter.
Okay, 2652. Thanks for the radio services from WestJet 879. So long. See ya.
See you, bud.
All right.
So if you have 66 Mike, short of 30 right, Bakersfield at Bravo, ready for departure.
I gotta find out what's going on with my route here.
Takeoff, fly runway heading, report airborne.
30 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading, we will report airborne if you have 66.
Los Angeles Center, good evening. WestJet 879er with you, climbing through climbing through 13,400 for flight level 190.
WestJet 879 LA Center, climb maintain level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370. WestJet 879er.
All right, Alaska 1550, SoCal approach 128.05.
I need to figure out what's going on with my route here. It doesn't look right.
FedEx 1523, SoCal approach 128.05.
Approach 128.05, FedEx 1523.
Go up Delta 212, you can resume normal speed.
Resuming.
Do I have any discons? It looks okay.
Southwest 2964, LA
Still
Center, climb
there.
maintain
I don't know
level
what that is.
370.
Anyway, we're gonna watch and see. Noah Miller says, I just got the 727 today, and oh my God, do I love the bird. I've been doing Aerosucre. Yeah, I heard about them. Ops in Colombia and now into some historic routes with FedEx. VOR flying is super, super fun, very different from the 737. I'm glad you're liking it, Noah. Yeah, I owned it before.
United,
Not for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but long ago. For FSX, I owned it. I liked it.
Follow Hollywood arrival,
JSD! Welcome, JSD.
280 knots.
Come on, guys. Can we get 900 subs today?
2991 for altimeter. United 1055.
UPS 66% via the Hollywood 1 arrival Ontario, altimeter 299.
Bugging the heading here.
The transition.
Hollywood arrival 201-260 transition, UPS 70.
Delta 51, actually just Delta 510, SoCal approach on 128.05, have a good flight.
Over to SoCal, Delta 510, thanks.
Look at that shot, man.
Shamrock 9 Mike Yankee, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain level 350.
Center for 66 Mike, airborne 1,600.
Yeah, of course, we're in the standard altimeter
Center, radar
setting.
contact, climb maintain level 230. Upon reaching 5,000, clear direct to Shafter.
Perfect, and we're cleared all the way up to flight level 370.
Shafter, feet on the 66 Mike.
American 3-1, LA Center, radar contact, hello.
LA Center, good evening, United 1117 with you
When we get up to cruise altitude here, guys, we'll open up the Vatsim radar, the Discord.
What's your call sign?
United 1117.
There you are, United 1117, LA Center, your radar contact, hello.
And you never know, we might actually get Calgary up.
Via the Sizzler 3 arrival.
Darren in the house. Darren, welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping in. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you.
3346. Oh, what kept you on that? I apologize. Turn left heading.
Thank you, guys. Look at this. We're 1 away from 20 likes, guys.
090.
Let's keep those likes coming. Of course, if you haven't joined the Discord,
3346. Turn left heading 090.
exclamation Discord in the chat here.
Sorry about that. I kept you on that heading way too long.
Hey, no worries. We're messing up.
Free to join. Been a while. Yeah, Darren. Well, I saw you on the Discord. Yeah, I had problems with my internet this week, so. And actually, they still haven't been totally resolved. So.
Send via the Angel 4 arrival, Ontario, altimeter 29991.
Send by Angel 4, altimeter 29991, 1256.
Alright, you guys are all doing a really good job. Thanks for listening in this frequency. That makes my job a whole lot easier. Thanks. Keep it up.
Very well.
Giant 204, contact SoCal approach on 128.05. We'll
I
see
still
you
don't
later.
understand why I've got this line going through.
ATC, have a good time, United. Giant 204 heavy.
U2, Charlie Golf, Echo Lima, extra contact SoCal approach 128.05.
Did I get my
128.05.
arrival in? Yeah, that's why. No, I didn't. Did I?
America 341, descend Hollywood.
Yeah, runway 35 right.
4 arrival, Ontario, altimeter 29991.
I've done via the Angel 4, 29991 American.
Loving the weather?
Los Angeles Center, American 1668, maintaining 17,250 knots or less.
What happened to Hunter?
American 1668, LA Center, hello.
All right, we hit the 20 likes.
I'll try
Let's
to
go for 10 more likes.
For you here in a moment.
Maintain 370, American 1668, roger for the speed.
American 6049, you on frequency?
Affirmative.
American 6049, LA Center, what's your altitude?
17,000 feet, American 6049.
Alright, American 6049, climb maintain flight level 390.
Climb maintain 390, American 6049.
At America 31, I already
Loving
gave
the
that
weather.
10 Sizzler 3 arrival, Ontario, altimeter 29991.
He's here, I'm sure. Yeah, he's behind.
Contour 3151, LA Center. Sorry for the late check-in.
She's a beauty. Oh. Love it.
Southwest 2981, contact SoCal approach on 128.05. Have a good rest of your flight.
Is that for us? No.
Let's see. Bearings 223, cross Goal.
We'll be out of his airspace soon.
50.
And then, of course, we can get the tunage on. We can get the tunes on.
223, cross Goal at flight level 250.
Cross Goal at 250.
Exit jet 804, contact Albuquerque on 132.8. Exit jet 804, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8. Shamrock 9, Mike, Yankee radar contact lost.
Oh, the blinds are down.
LA Center, FedEx.
Ah, look at this view, guys. Look at this.
Let's see, FedEx 230, you said 2 minutes?
10 minutes.
Oh, you're going to San Francisco. Yeah, I don't care. Sure, step away. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Roger,
This guy's happy.
Yeah, listen.
I know this is all frequency, but you are actually the most coolest controller I ever heard on Vatsim. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. At American 1668, resume normal speed. Appreciate the help with that.
There it is, Saturday
Normal
night.
speed, American 1668.
Some Saturday night love.
LA Center,
in the
good day,
Vatsim.
route 7 Foxtrot with you. Climbing level 190, best forward speed.
Route 7 Foxtrot,
There
LA
he
Center,
is.
hello.
Mr. Hunter.
Maintain flight level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, route 7
Mr.
Foxtrot.
Captain Hunter
Oh, wait, Frontier Flight 10.
with the rudders that don't work.
LA Center, American Transit, can I step away to get my iPhone charger really quick? I'll be right back.
See, people are getting their iPhone chargers.
Who's after the step away?
Hunter, you're back. Welcome back.
2387.
Yeah, let's read. Let me know when you're back, please.
Roger that.
LA Center, hello, American 1979, 13-8, climbing to flight level 1, enter 0.
American 1979, LA Center, climbing 10, final 370.
Climb to flight level 370, American 1979.
Gregoria Rose
Alright,
says, I'm right now at Long Beach Airport to do some remaining patterns in a small airplane, Cessna 172. Nice. Or, sorry, Cessna 152. Nice.
Moxie 604, descend Disney.
Hunter says, I had my whole flight plan wiped from the McDo. Oh my god.
2 will descend on to Disney 6 arrival. Moxie 604.
So I had to rush to get most of it back in. Oh.
Let's see. Who
What
else
happened?
Air Canada 555, opens offline, radar search, terminate for change cruise.
Model advisory, Canada 555, good job, thanks, have a good night.
American 2387 is the captain's back in the flight deck.
Look back.
Alright, guys.
Negative, because that traffic that was behind you is now in front of you, and it would cause issues. So just fly heading 090 for now to, I'll get you direct to Los Angeles here in a moment.
You got it, no problem, I just want to double check.
Yeah, I had the same question, what the other aircraft said.
Adam H is in the house. Guess what I got for my birthday today? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And what did you get? Serbian Place says, I'm thinking my first ultra long haul would be the Frankfurt to San Francisco. Wow. DX1 in the house. Hello, Captain, from the Dallas, Fort Worth area. DX1, welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. And of course, thank you for saying hello.
Los Angeles Center, Air China 741, with you at flight level 350.
Chase says, just letting you know I'll be watching. Chase, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully one day you'll fly along with us. And of course, Adam H, happy birthday to you. Guys, don't forget to drop a like in today's video. Trying to get 30 likes now. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing.
Primary 4211.
We are a small channel focused on aviation flight simulating, aviation-related topics, and of course, real-life topics as well.
He just popped up in front of me, Primary 4211.
Beanie Baby Gaming, welcome aboard. Where are you at? I might join. We're actually...
It's not my fault, it's him.
Let you know. Oh, hey, they're pointing fingers now, guys.
Left.
Actually, you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you on the Vatsim radar here.
1276, Sally Center, hello, radar contact, stay up.
We're coming up to Cedar City.
Mach 0.78.
Alright, left 1276, reduce it down to Mach 74 for traffic.
Mach 74 for traffic, left is 1276.
Cedar City.
FedEx 2880, cross Skull, flight level 250.
So any airport along the route here, and you can join us in the air for sure.
FedEx 2880, cross Skull, flight level 250.
We're almost out of his airspace. He's gonna hand us off now anyway.
UPS 4 heavy, send Scooby 3.
I was gonna wait to open this up, of course, when we got up to cruise altitude, but we'll keep it on for now. Yeah, if you guys want to join along the flight, we are headed over to
American 23-7 Hollywood
Calgary, Canada.
2992.
It is a real-world flight operation, of course, and we've departed from Las Vegas.
It was, send Hollywood 1 arrival.
2 hours and 30 minutes airtime, 2 hours and 58 minutes gate to gate.
And Primary 4211, he's slowing
down. We'll come back on that in a bit.
Be going to 33.
21 of us in here now. Holy smokes, guys! Let's keep it going.
We'll
keep the viewers coming.
Right,
I do welcome you all aboard. Chris, if you're new to the channel, my name is Skymaster. Been streaming for a bit now. I am a real-world pilot.
I'm going to vector him off.
If you have any questions
turn left heading,
about real-world aviation or about flight simming in general, please, you've come to the right place. Of course, sharing my enthusiasm and love of the sims in the channel. Beanie Baby says, how long have I got left? Well, I've been airborne now for 16 minutes. It's so 2 hours and 15 minutes left.
Comet 2 arrival for like 1304 thing. SkyWest 3346. I think we could do this now. Clear
Yeah,
direct
guys,
Los
let me know if
Angeles.
it's your birthdays, of course, so we can celebrate your birthdays here. We can say, give you a big happy birthday wish. Jay says, got my birthday in 3.5 weeks. Or, yeah, 3.5 weeks. Nice.
288 Niner Whiskey LA
That's
Center.
really close to Mrs. Sky's birthday, too. Beanie Baby says, I might be taking off from Jackson Hole or Glacier Park. That sounds cool. Yeah, hope to
Is
see
this
you
at
in the air.
13000?
Southwest 3799.
Guys, if you want to learn about Vatsim, you've come to the right place here, too. I'll do my best to try
Where'd you depart out
to
of?
teach you the ropes, the ins and outs. And, of course, if you've got enough confidence to fly along with us, we can get those combo
Oh man,
lines
yeah,
going.
Southwest 3799. I apologize. Climb tape out of
Beanie
360.
Baby says I have to go at 11. Oh. Well, maybe you can land somewhere a little closer.
Thanks, United 1055. Contact SoCal Approach 128.05. UPS 66, turn left direct Bruin to Hollywood.
So
Actually,
he
turn left direct
hasn't
Day.
cleared me. We're right at the edge of the space now.
One arrival.
Left direct Day, Hollywood arrival.
Maybe he's forgotten about us. If he has, I'm going to just switch over. All right, there's the chime. 1,000
United
feet to go.
1055, SoCal Approach 128.05.
128.05 confirmed.
All right, 17 of us in here. 23 likes. Let's keep those likes coming, guys. Keep those likes going.
Primary 4211, good news for you and me. Looks like he disconnected. You can proceed on course.
We're proceeding on course. We'll stay at 330, primary 4211.
That works for me, thanks. China Eastern 586, LA Center, climate tape out of 340.
I'm going to make a cinematic video of Morpheus in the meantime. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you'll drop the like, my
Alaska
friend.
2600, flight level
Or you can just
330,
watch and make your video.
Oh, that was a lot of people at the same time. That stressed me out.
American 242, level at 15,000.
So we're almost at cruise. Here we are. We're just leveling off here.
American 242, LA Center, climate tape out of
I'm going to switch over frequencies soon, and then we'll do a quick cabin tour. We'll get ourselves settled here. I'll open up the Discord.
3251, LA Center,
I'll open up the
climate tape out of
Vatsim
280.
radar, and then we can chill until we get another controller on, or we can just chill
LA
until
Center,
the
good
top of
evening,
descent.
Alaska 2600,
Can
flight
talk
level
about whatever you guys
330,
want to talk
top of
about, and we'll have the music running in
LA
the
Center,
background
Delta
here.
357 Heavy. We're flight level 130, climbing
Yeah,
15.
Discord's going to open up soon.
All right, God, who's on top? Who's at top of the descent? Sorry.
Okay, I'm out of the airspace here. I don't know.
that was Alaska 2600.
Hunter, if he clears me,
flight
tell him
level
I've already switched
330.
over frequencies.
There you are, Alaska 2600. Descent via the Sizzler 4.
There it is. Nice and quiet here, guys. All right, first things first, let me do a quick cabin tour here, and then we'll get ourselves settled back in the captain's seat. Now, I've done a million of these. I won't explain them. If you have any questions, I'll just be looking around. If you want to know anything about anything in particular inside the aircraft here, I'll do my best to try to answer it. Just do a walkthrough. Of course, this is the WestJet colors. And the cool thing about this aircraft, guys, from iFly is it's like fully modeled. You've got the overhead bins working, and it's got quite a lot of detail in it. Got all the placards in the appropriate places, of course. These are the emergency exits. It's really, really well done. Really well done. One of my favorites in Microsoft. One of my favorites. Of course, here you've got the loos, washrooms, toilets, and look at that, they open up too, and you can even flush. It's these little levels of details. And it actually sounds like a airline toilet flushing. Of course, the rear galley here, all the WestJet bins, storage, all the food, coffee. Oh, it'd be crazy if I had a coffee right now. I'm tempted though. No in-flight entertainment, but we do have the safety cards. Usually in these pockets here, you get an in-flight magazine too. You get three. You'll get the safety card. You'll get the quarterly, monthly. It depends on the airline. It's usually quarterly. You'll get the quarterly in-flight magazine, and then you'll get a menu as well, because you can order some things that you know, like that aren't part of the standard catering. So really nicely done. Of course, you got the mood lighting up on the top here, the ambient lighting. We've gone and left the flight deck door open. We'll stand here for a minute and take a look at the flight deck. Isn't she a beaut, guys? Just beautiful. Absolutely love it. Wow, 24 likes. Let's keep those likes coming. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. If there's anything else you guys want to see in the near future, please let me know. Best way to communicate with me, of course, is through the Discord, !Discord in the chat. You know, free to join. You can join. We can chat in there. You know, we've got a general area. I'll open it up. I'll let you guys see all the sub channels we have in there. We'll put in food pictures, route suggestions, and all that sort of stuff. But in the future, if you guys ever want to see, you know, payware aircraft, you know, I might own it. If I don't own it, I'll be more than happy to get it. I used the donations that we get in the channel. I put it all back into the sim. So yeah, or if there's a scenery that you guys want to see, I'd be more than happy to showcase it for you guys. All right, back in the chair here. Let's go ahead and follow the company policy of keeping the flight deck door closed, and we'll go ahead and open up the Discord. We'll have a peek. Of course, we always have something going on in the Discord. Sometimes we even get a little bit of like drama in there, but mostly fun. It's mostly fun. Okay, so let's go now to the airplane pics. And actually, you know what? We'll start off, just because it caught my eye here. We'll start off with this one. Take a look at this picture here, guys. Take a look at this. This is the one I provided. I got it off Pinterest. I actually cropped it and made it into a wallpaper for my phone. But look at this. Whoever took this shot. Is it even showing up on the yeah, it is. So there's a slight delay on the stream here. But look at this. This is just beautiful. Of course, you can actually see the curve on the runway here. Like there's a hump in it, following the terrain. I love this photo. I love it. Excellent, excellent. You gave Pinterest. Yeah, it may not. Yeah, and so I got it. I think I got it off Pinterest. Anyway, you guys can check it out in there. Here we are sitting at the gates. Not too long ago, about half an hour ago, we departed from Las Vegas, McCarran International. We're on our way to Calgary, Alberta. Adam is in the house. Adam, welcome aboard, Adam. I have Pinterest. Yeah, I have Pinterest. I don't have any followers or anything. I only use Pinterest for wallpapers. Every now and then I get bored of the wallpaper I have on my phone, and then I just get a new one. Some people have an app where it actually gives you the wallpapers every day. You can change your wallpapers. Pretty cool. All right, so I did notice it before, but I was just talking about the Pinterest. I have to ask Hunter, what is going on here? Looks like you've got the Langoliers there. Not sure if you guys know about the Langoliers. I think that's what they're called. So a difference between freeware scenery, guys, and the default scenery, and then, you know, as opposed to the payware scenery. You know, so here's my thing with payware scenery. If it's an airport that I'm always going to be flying into on Vatsim, on the streams or whatever, I'll buy it. If it's an airport scenery that I occasionally go into and I'm interested in it, I'll wait until there's a sale. This is my opinion, right? Like this is the way I do it. If you want it, go ahead and buy it, right? I wait for sales on some of this stuff, and then if it's airports that I go like maybe once or twice, like every 4 months, 5 months. Unless there's a deep sail, I'll just use the default scenery. If you go on, what is it called? FlightSim.to. I think that's what it is. Yeah, FlightSim.to. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank now. FlightSim.to. You can get some good freeware scenery on that as well. Always check there first before you go default. But yeah, Hunter, I'm not sure what happened to your aircraft here. Whoa. Well, here's the other view here. There he is, Adam. Hi, Skymaster, you legend. Adam, thank you so much for returning. Let's get more likes and subscribers. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Now, have we moved on the subscribe? I don't know why it's like stuck now. It's just stuck. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting good viewers in here, so good. Anyway, well, one day. But yeah, excellent picture, Hunter. I love it. This one's definitely one for the books. Thank you for those. And then we've got another one over here. What happened here? What's going on here? Oh, there's Hunter. Oh, you did a U-turn. Ah. Okay. I didn't even realize you did that. Here's some more pics from Hunter. I could get it on. Yeah, right. That's not the direction that we want to go, Beanie Baby. We want to go up. We don't want to go down. But I do appreciate your sense of humor. It is funny. Then, of course, Hunter's gone and got the GSX updated. And he's got some passengers in the aircraft here, which is nice. I like that. I like that feature too. There's some more. Guys, let's try to find JSD. I know he's on this flight. The mass unsubbing. Oh my God. Easy there, Beanie Baby. Let's go, Beanie Baby. Let's get some more in the chat, shall we? Let's get some more. Let's try to find JSD. Where is JSD? I think JSD is this guy here. There's Skymaster right there. Just kidding. Beanie Baby, take it easy, my friend. Take it easy. I believe in karma. I'll just come onto your streams and I'll do the same. So let's behave. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being in here. Excellent photo. Excellent, Mr. Hunter. And okay, anything else? So we've got some subs channels in here as well. Food pics. Hunter with the nutritious dinner. Very nice. Hunter's finally eating some good food. Hunter, I'm joking. It actually looks good though. I do like the peas. I always put half a bar of butter on mine and I don't know, like a couple of tablespoons of salt. I've got the chicken thighs there. That looks good. And the pickle, hey, why not? All right, let's go back on some of the food pics here. Hunter with the Timmy's. Or is that a Canadian? No, actually, they've got Tim Hortons all over the place now. Oh, I wouldn't mind a pizza right now, guys. This is from your Sim CFI. I love it. Shout out to your Sim CFI. Well, I guess that's my next purchase. It's going to be the CRJ. It is getting updated, of course. Update will be available on Tuesday, I think. So I'll have to pick it up. Excellent. I love this picture. There's some more cucumber. Yeah, all right. Cucumber, pickle. I got some pics for you. Okay, Beanie Baby, put them in the Discord. Hunter with the Italian pasta. I love it, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. The famous crepes. One day I think Hunter's gonna have his own breakfast spot. He'll be a pilot slash restaurant breakfast entrepreneur. And of course I'll be, you know, retired by then, and I'll get free food at Hunter's upcoming crepe house. There you go. Excellent, guys. All right, Beanie Baby, you said you put some pictures in here. There he is, guys. Beanie Baby Gaming with the beautiful Etihad A380. Guys, I've been on one of these in real life. I went on the Emirates one when my wife and I went to Dubai a few years ago. Just a marvel of an aircraft. Just an absolute behemoth. And a flying marvel. It's just like, it's like, wow. I sat on one of the seats here by the wing. I was on the wing. I couldn't see the tip of the wing, especially when we were sitting on the ground here. It actually droops down, and I couldn't see the end of the wing. It was just incredible. And you know, usually when you get a window seat, I always opt for the window seat. You know, you're kind of pressed up against the fuselage or against the interior of the aircraft. This one here, there was a foot. I'm not joking. There was a foot of space to your window. It just amazing. Just amazing. And of course the Emirates crew, like, top notch. Everything about the flight was amazing and memorable, you know, like, just excellent. Great picture, by the way. Here's some more. I want to try to get the A380 to work in Microsoft 2024, but I tried it in the past, and I got the aircraft in the simulator, but there was no level of detail. Like the flight deck and especially the overhead had no level of detail. So I don't know what I did wrong. If you guys, maybe you can help me out on that. Beautiful. Here's some more from Beanie Baby Gaming, guys. Excellent. Sunset or sunrise. The good old In-N-Out burger. I've been to one of these, guys, and I don't know, it's okay. I think it was In-N-Out burger. Hunter says CRJ V2 update is March 25th. Nice. Jade over elevator in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You're nearly at 900 subs. Not quite yet. We've hit a bump in the road here. Hopefully it'll pick up again. Anyway, yeah, beautiful picture here. In-N-Out. Of course, this is LAX. You know, you've got this iconic landmark here. I think that was like the original terminal. It's been there for a long time. A very cool picture. I've been to Los Angeles twice too. One time when my wife and I were going to Melbourne, Australia, long ago, and then one time with my previous employer, I went there for 3 days for a business trip, so it's pretty cool. Here's another one getting ready to roll. Nice pictures. Beautiful. Of course, this is the A350, I believe. Oh, beautiful picture here. Beautiful. Great shots. Anyway, let's go back to the chat here for a minute. Guys, I do apologize. LAX In-N-Out says Jade over elevators. That's right. Benjamin in the house. Benjamin Hendrickson. I just passed my Vatsim test. and I need to use FSTL to use in 2024. It won't work. Do you have a fix? Because I want to fly on Vatsim tomorrow. Yeah. So what I did to try to get the A380 to work in Microsoft 2024, you go into the fly-by-wire installer, and at the bottom you'll have the settings button or the gear icon. Click on the gear icon or the settings tab, and then it'll give you the directories for where you want to download the FSTL and the aircraft into. So you switch over from Flight Simulator 2020 to Limitless, and then get your community folder. I don't know how whatever directory that you've got it set up, but your end results got to go from your Microsoft 2024 folder all the way into your community folder, and then it should work. It should work. Yeah, and good luck on your Vatsim tomorrow. If not, Benjamin, join the Discord, !Discord, and I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. If not me, we've got other knowledgeable people in the Discord as well. One of us will most definitely help you out. Hunter says a Crepes House as a restaurant name. Hey, Hunter's Crepes. Hunter, you do it. I'll be there. I'll be retired by that time, but I'll definitely come by for some free crepes. And ice cream too. My wife is smiling at me from the other room. Hunter, I didn't mean to plant a seed in your head. Go and become a pilot, and then when you make a lot of money, you'll have more than one restaurant. I got my fingers crossed for you, my friend. Darren says there's a park near that In-N-Out burger. Holy smokes, you guys know. Benjamin, no problem. I try my best to help you guys. That's what the channel's about. Trying to help out, trying to get other folks started, other enthusiasts started, and hooked onto this wonderful simulators, and of course interest in aviation. Some of you don't want to be pilots but want to know what it's like to fly a real airplane. This is as close to the real thing as you're gonna get, and it just keeps getting better and more real every year. So some of you are retired already and just want to hang out, whatever it may be. I'm glad to have each and every one of you in here, sure. Jade Over says, Skymaster, after you log to Vatsim, you need to do a test. I don't remember how it is now. I don't know how it is now. I think there might be a test associated with it, but I joined Vatsim long ago. I had to provide my real name. That's the only thing that I was kind of scratching my head about, but I mean, whatever. It's just provided my credentials, read the policies, agreed to the policies, and then I got my Vatsim number. And then of course I went online and on the internet to find tutorials on how to get it started, like how to download. Now, I've been Vatsimming for a long time as well, and there were different apps that were available to get you on. It was a lot harder than it is now. Now you've got the V Pilot and X Pilot, and it's all nice now. But yeah, there might be a test associated with it, but I don't think it'll be that hard to pass. Adam H says, bro, y'all heard of the C919? I never heard of that. TEH off-brand A320. Is that the Chinese jet? Is that the China jet? Because China's actually made a good jet. I wonder if that's the one. Beanie Baby says just posted more pics. All right, let's have a look. We'll go to the airplane pics. I don't know. I can't remember if I got these ones. Anyway, we got the UPS. Beanie Baby Gaming, excellent aircraft here. Not sure what's going on here, but it's Saturday night, guys. Beautiful here. I love the Hawaiian livery. Love it, love it. We got to do a Hawaiian flight soon in the A330. Hopefully in Microsoft 2024. Beautiful, beautiful picture, guys. Keep those pictures coming. Excellent. And of course, when we're in the cruise portion and we don't have any ATC up, we'll, you know, we can showcase them here. Beautiful here. Excellent pictures, guys. And then, of course, we got some more Hawaiian. A330-900. I guess this is the headwind. Beautiful. All right, we're going to come back to that in a minute. Let's go back to the chat. Guys, thank you so much for spending your Saturday evening or early Sunday morning, wherever you may be. Or if you're in the western part of Canada or in the Hawaii's, it's actually afternoon for you. So good afternoon, good evening, a good night, and good morning, wherever you may reside. I heard of the 919. Jade Over says, remember you made a video when Lexi was running in the backyard? Yeah, guys, if you want to check out the short video, it's on my wife's YouTube channel. It's called Ninja Terriers. There's a link to it in the chat, !dogs in the chat, and of course it'll bring up the link for that. And you know, sometimes you guys hear the dogs barking in the background. Those are my two dogs, our two dogs, and of course, you know, we want to post some pictures of them. So there's a face to the voice. There's a face to the bark. Darren Vox says, I started on Vatsim in 2003 or using Squawk Box. Yeah, that's what I forgot about Squawk Box. But yeah, Squawk Box. !dogs. Yeah, go check out my wife's channel, Ninja Terriers. Drop a like, drop a sub. Tell them Skymaster1 sent you. Perfect. All right, I'm going to open up the Vatsim radar map here, and we'll have a look and see where we're at. So, if we zoom in here, there's good old WestJet 879. We're just coming up to the west side. Oh my goodness, man. My brain is not working today. West side of Salt Lake City. And if we take a peek, let's actually take a peek out of the right side here. We might be able to see through the cloud deck here. Nope. Anyway, off in the distance here, we've got Salt Lake City. Hunter says, what Squawk Box? It was the, it was before vPilot. It was the client. It was the connecting client used before a vPilot and XPilot. Actually, some of it was better than what it is now. But, yeah, I remember for X-Plane, it was, I don't know. X-Plane, it looked different, but at one point it was better than, well, I mean, it was before Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? So a lot of people were still on P3D and FSX, which, by the way, P3D is really good too. I own P3D too. The only argument with P3D, that if you wanted your simulator to get it looking any good, you'd have to dish out a lot of money for it. But guess what? Guess what's happening in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Same thing. It is what it is, right? But my thing for that, like why I shrug my shoulders and I agree with it, because if it wasn't for these developers, if we weren't sponsoring them, you know, by buying their products, of course, then, you know, they wouldn't be bringing us future updates or better stuff, you know. And there's a couple of very reputable developers which I bought their product multiple times without batting an eyelash or blinking, you know, just because they're good, like PMDG. Well, I think PMDG is like the top one. Now we've got new players, of course. We've got the Phoenix, which is really, really good. And you know, the other developers. And of course, the same thing with the scenery, you know, like you've got any builds and all that sort of good stuff. Darren says a program you could use to connect to Vatsim back in the early 2000s. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was. Holy smokes, guys, 26 likes, 4 more likes, and we're gonna get 30 likes. I don't know why I have a parallel run. I think this line is just like an outbound if you go missed. I'm not sure why it's showing it like that, but anyway, we're on the correct path here. The only thing I haven't done is bugged my heading indicator. Of course, we can go do that. And I just realized that you can use the little autopilot on the top of the honeycomb Bravo throttles. So I'm not sure if like the actual buttons, like the LNAV, VNAV buttons work. I never tried them, so. But it's cool that you have some kind of functionality on. So, taking a look at our navigational display here, those winds, as suspected, and not quite a headwind, but we do have a quarterly, it is a quarterly headwind, 284 at 75 knots, ground speed 414 knots. Could be going a lot faster here, but it is what it is. We've been airborne now for 48 minutes, 45 on the chrono here. I did set it a few minutes later, but the cool thing about the iFly is that once your wheels take off here or leave the ground, it automatically starts the time. It's a really, really good feature. So it's a 2 hour and 30-minute flight, an hour and 40 minutes to go. I can already see the top of descent here. It's beyond the 320 nautical mile ring, but it's still, we can see it on the top of the ND here. Not bad at all. First, looking at the overhead here, everything looks good. Perfect. I don't know if there's a way that you can keep these blinds open. We'll keep it on this. You guys want to hear some music? And put on the... let's get some chill music. I do have a little playlist that I've created. And, you know, I'm still working on it. Testing out different songs. But, yeah, we still got an hour and some to go. Put on our jazz here in the background here. Let's get it down here, and we'll go over to the seconds. There you guys. There you go, guys. Saturday Night Chill with Skymaster 1 and friends. Do you have any of the lights on up on the top here? Everything is off. I think it might be a reflection from the sun. Yeah. So how cool is that? The sun reflections and the lighting. Anyway, we'll come back up to the wing here. Hunter says not too calming, or I'll be becoming fatigued. Fatigued, eh? You're using the actual pilot term there. And not fit to fly. Attaboy, Hunter. One more sub, guys. Can we get it up to 880 today? Hunter, don't be fatigued. Hanlon in the house. An XP-12, X-Plane 12. I tried to take off, but the plane is not moving. I turned off parking brake and the brakes, but it's not moving. I do not have rudder pedals. I press B to toggle brakes. Regular F. Is it wrong? I'm not sure what's bound to your B button. You'll have to open up the settings, and then it'll give you the list of available devices that you've got hooked up. Just go over to your keyboard and find out the binding for your keyboard. Another way to do it is it'll give you a search bar underneath the controls. Type in brake, the actual word brake, and then it'll show you what buttons are bound to it, and then you can switch it up. The cool thing about X-Planes, guys, is to get things all set up and to get different key bindings to different things, or if you want to get it catered to the way that you want it, it's so easy to do it on X-Plane. A lot easier than it was on Microsoft 2024. But Hanlon, let me know if that works out. It should work out for you. And it doesn't matter if you have a rudder or not. You can bind other keys. If you have a joystick, usually the joysticks have 3 axes too. You know, you can go forward, back, or forward, back, left, right. And then you can also twist the joystick too. So that'll control the yaw movement. And you can assign the rudder pedals to that. Let us know. I think you're in the Discord too. You can come talk to us in the Discord as well. We'll let you know in there as well. Guys, don't forget exclamation Discord in the chat. Of course, it's free to join. KFC, make good winglets in the house. Welcome aboard, my friend. Long time. I haven't seen you here in a while. Are the engines on? I hope so. Yeah. I think they're on. Also, I liked how you assumed that I was going to get the new win-win yoke on the Discord. Hunter, you're probably going to have a whole cockpit in the next, 3 years. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining along. Guys, don't forget to drop a like. We're going for 30 likes in today's stream. On our way in the sunset here to Calgary. Now, on the thumbnail, I did put a question mark. I did get my internet upgraded here, so yeah, it was giving us issues the last few days, so everything seems to be working fine now. Although the departure out of Las Vegas was a little bit laggy. Make it when? What? There you go, guys. How's this? A Wing View Saturday. Chilling aboard. Yeah, guys, if you want to see Hunter, here, I'll put it up on the Discord here. Oops. Sorry, on the Vatsim radar. So here we are, as usual, 2-person conga line. We're going all the way up to Calgary. Northbound across the good old United States of America. Yeah, up to Calgary. We're doing a real-world flight operated by WestJet Airlines. If you want the particulars, Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. Good old Calgary. I love Calgary. I've only been there once now, and that was a few months ago. We took a connecting flight over to Japan. I think this spring I want to go there for a few days, check it out. Right, guys, thank you so much for flying along with me today. There it is. I'll pull it up here again, the map. So pretty much straight up. Good old Calgary. Benjamin Hendrickson, I figured it out. Thanks. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for letting us know. And I do appreciate helping you guys out too. You know, I mean, it makes me feel good too. Benjamin, hopefully you dropped a like in today's stream, and I'm glad that I could help you out. I love Calgary too. Yeah. So I mean, I only saw it from the terminal, and then when we took off, you know, towards or to go to Japan, I had a window seat on the WestJet 787, and I got to see the whole mountain range, and I was like, oh wow. Like, just amazing. Amazing. Of course, I've seen on YouTube, you know, like driving through the mountains there, and then of course they've got the little town there. I forgot the name of it. I'd love to go see it. Alright, let's jump back. Huh? Look at this beautiful sunset. We'll keep it like this. Isn't that? Yeah, Banff. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the brain's not working today, guys, at all. That's because I'm fighting a cold. I'm actually like getting sick. Be right back. Cool Hunter gonna go get a drink of water. Nice. Next time you fly on Vatsim, I'll fly with you. Benjamin, thank you so much for that. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'll let you know. Darren says I used to live there. Nice. Yeah, I hear some things about it. Like the winter's a little bit harsh, but still, you know. I mean, the winters are harsh here in southern Ontario. Let's get some lighting on, shall we, guys? Up to the overhead. All right, we're ready. We're ready for that. Twilight. Not the movie Twilight, by the way, guys. The sun setting here. How cool is that? Here's a screenshot. $28 likes, 2 more likes, and we hit 30 likes. Holy smokes. Exceeded. Excellent, excellent. I gotta go. See you on the next stream. No problem, Benjamin. You enjoy the rest of your evening or night, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I'm happy that we could help out. There it is. What a beautiful wing view. Gonna just chill here for a little bit. Nice and easy Saturday late night flight in Calgary, Alberta. Glad you guys could fly along with me today. 29 likes, 1 more like, guys, and we hit 30 likes. What happened to JST? I have to just randomly ask. And we got some more food pics. Of course, you could hear the little alert going off in the Discord here. Hunter, what is Hunter's late night flight snack? Oh man, the good old barbecue chips. Very, very good. I'm just staring at them. I want some, but excellent. I haven't had chips. I mean, I've had chips, but I haven't had these. I guess that's barbecue. I haven't had barbecue chips in a long time. I occasionally have the regular ruffled chips with the with the dip, the onion dip. I don't know if you guys like onion. I love onion. Ed E is back. Ed E, welcome back. Nice, gotta love chips. I do. Salty chips. Yeah, it's barbecue. Nice. Got a little bit of wing flex here. That sun is disappearing now. We're gonna come back up to the flight deck here. Actually, if you guys want to take a look at the first officer side, you guys have control. Kind of like this bigger display on this side. Hunter, thank you so much for the 2 months first officer. Thank you, Hunter. I much appreciate it. Guys, I am going to be doing a membership stream soon, very, very soon. All right, membership streams. So it'll be only for the members, of course. And then I'm working on the updated emojis. So more things are coming, guys. More things are coming. Hunter, thank you so much. 2 months, my man. Much appreciated. Thank you. 2 months. All right, let's go back to the music here. Let's see what's next in store. Ooh, I like this song. Yeah, there's gonna be more. Actually, I was working on them now before we had this internet thing. You know, the internet upgrade, which I'm not sure if it's a real upgrade or not. I'm gonna have to like go in store tomorrow and get it all sorted out. Yeah, so I am working on them, guys. I am working on them. There's gonna be more than those emojis, a lot more, and of course they're gonna be relevant to the channel. Or if you guys have suggestions for emojis, have suggestions to put other things, you know, in for the memberships, please let me know, and you know, maybe we can work together. Yeah, so let me know if there's any kind of emoji you guys want to see. All right, back in the captain's side here. Top of descent, a little more than 320 nautical miles away. We've been airborne now for 1 hour and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes is the total time. So quick math there, guys. 1 hour and 25 minutes remaining. Of course, it'll be another nighttime landing. But hey, trying to keep it real here. Real time, real weather, real everything. should power this off. We'll leave it like that. Beautiful. The lighting in here is so good. Hunter says it's nice and calm. Yeah, everything is chill. It's nice. I like it. I even like the song. Nice. You guys have nothing to worry about. Skymaster 1 has everything under control. We'll be landing safe and sound in Calgary in a little over an hour's time. Hopefully, if the internet holds. All right, back up on the flight deck here, and we'll listen to the next song. Ooh, is this one? Actually, it's not that bad. I might have to tweak the playlist of the existing songs that I've already got on. Keep up the good work, Skymaster Darren. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna keep at it. It's not easy. I mean, it's not easy to get it to grow, get the channel to grow, but I do have fun doing this, guys. I really do. I think I'm starting to get fatigued. All right, next song. We need Hunter to be, there we go. A little less fatiguing. Oh, I don't like this one. This one's got to come off the list. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I don't like it for the type of content I'm putting on right now. This one I like. This one reminds me of heading down to a beach vacation. I do know one thing about my music, though. Of course, this is all copyright free. It is all available through YouTube. These are all YouTube's songs. I do know one thing, though. JSD is probably sleeping. JSD, wake up, JSD. Yeah, I like this song, too. Of course, we got the lighting here. I'll put it down a bit. Beautiful. The colors are really nice. So I'm not using any Rex Atmos today or any of that. It's just all raw. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And of course, you know, they're working hard on getting Microsoft 2024 you know, better optimized. I think they're going to be pushing out some more updates in the near future, and then we'll have the you know, we'll have that sim to look forward to. Hunter says having a date with the pillow. Yeah, right. We're heading there, guys. We're heading there. There we are. Got some traffic in the area, but it's actually pretty quiet for a Saturday night, except for down here. Now, guys, everything that's lit up here in green, and then, you know, you've got the red areas as well. That's all controlled airspace. So we've got actual people up and talking in these areas. So if you click on with your mouse, it'll give you the frequencies and, you know, how long the controllers have been up. But this area where we're headed to, it's all clear, all nice and quiet. Of course, we've got the two-person conga line. Or is it three? No, not that guy. There's my playlist. Starting to get dark. Darren Allen in the house. Darren, what's going on, my friend? Welcome back. Darren Allen with the eyeball. How are you, Darren? Hope you are well, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping back in. Beautiful wing view here. And the lighting, you know, the lighting is just right on. We look over to the left side here. Of course, we've got the sun setting off here. It's below the horizon now, but still nice. The lighting, it looks so nice. There it is. You can just see the top. Oh, it just went now below the horizon. Oh, there you can see it peeking out. That's pretty cool. Excellent, excellent. Am I streaming tomorrow? I'm gonna try, yeah. I'll try tomorrow afternoon. Better get that dome light on to scare away the bats, right? The dome light. Nah, we're gonna keep it nice and dark in here. In about half an hour's time, we're all gonna be asleep. Actually, to be honest, I don't even know how to turn on the dome light. Gotta be in here somewhere. The lighting does look good. Of course, in real life, you'd want to keep it dark too, especially for the phases of takeoff and landing. You want to be able to see outside. When you're up at cruise altitude, yeah, you can have the dome light on. Especially if you're going to be eating. And a lot of the pilots do eat up on the flight deck here. Oh, we got circuit breaker lights on too. Sorry, I apologize. There's the good old circuit breakers. Of course, we can turn that off. Which I think is... Oh, it doesn't work from there. Upper overhead panel. Upper overhead. Oh, here it is. Dome lights. There you go. There you go. You guys want the dome lights? There you go. Thank you for that. It's a good night for me, but I'm not leaving. There you go, Darren. Darren, thank you so much for chilling with us tonight. I do appreciate it. Ten of us in here. Love it. Got the chill beats. Start dimming down the displays here. We'll get the lighting just right. I think that looks better. Of course, let's get that lighting off. I kind of like to have it like this. All right, next song here. There we go. Hunter, don't get fatigued. Got the lighting down below. Looks pretty cool. All right, 31 likes. Let's keep those likes coming, guys. Be nice to get rid of this whole bar here. I don't even like that coming up there. Trippin' DJ in the house. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, and of course, thank you for chatting. I like the beacon light now. You can see it flashing on the wing. Very nice. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for the likes. Back up on the flight deck here. We'll make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to. Looking at the navigational display, top of descent 320 nautical miles away. The winds are still in the same direction, same airspeed, or same wind speed. Ground speed only 406 knots. Been airborne now for 1 hour and 17 minutes. 2 hour 30 minutes is the total flight time. A little over an hour left to go, and of course, half an hour before the landing is roughly about the time that we start our descent into the airport. So, holy smokes, this music's getting a little dramatic. Oh, this one I like. I go find something to drink because I want to be hydrated. Yes, Hunter, do it. Of course, you did eat a bowl of barbecue chips. Hanlon says school is getting so draining of energy now. Yikes. Where's the second magenta line going? Yeah, right? I was asking that too. I was like, this doesn't look right. But the flight plan is all connected. That is like after you land, or if you go missed approach, there's a line coming out. I don't know how to get rid of that line. So everything looks good all the way until the runway, and then it's got this intercept heading. So I'm not sure. I normally don't ever get that, but our route is depicted here. I don't know why that's coming back out. It's not on this side. I mean, even though we are zoomed in on this side. Yeah, so it's here too. I don't know. Although I'm not worried about it. I think we're going to be okay. Because the flight, like I said, the flight plan matches. Actually, you know what? We can go through and take a look at the plan here. So plan. Sorry, you guys. Let's zoom in. So we'll go. Keep it like that. So next is DLN, and then we'll go next. Yeah, and then our arrival in. And then let's zoom in on here. Maybe we've got. Oh, okay. So why from Enevo? So I'm gonna connect Enevo to Hasubu. Enevo and the vectors. We're not gonna have anybody online, so we'll do that, and that should get rid of the line now. There, line is gone. The line is now gone. There. Problem is solved. Thank you so much, guys. Do you have a second route somewhere? No, I don't know. It just wasn't connected. Beautiful sunset it is. It's gonna be night now. Give me another night landing into Calgary. Oh, it was a vector track, yeah. Normally I would leave it like that if there was a controller up, but I doubt anybody's going to be up, so we'll just, you know, get ourselves all set up. Just made a fruit punch and lemonade mix. Holy smokes, Hunter. Sounds very refreshing. There it is. You can no longer see the wing now. All right, 32 likes, guys. Let's keep those likes coming. Oh, and look at the top of descent. So like I said, about half an hour before the actual arrival, in like half an hour before we're actually going to be landing at the airport is roughly the top of descent. And so things start getting exciting half an hour before the actual landing. So of course, once the top of descent gets a little closer to us, we'll start programming the flight management computer for the decision altitudes, the ILS frequencies, and we'll brief the star, of course. Avgeek in the house. Avgeek, what's going on, my man? Welcome back. Avgeek, how's the flight training going? Sky, where's the top bar? Oh, yeah. Holy smokes, yeah. Good call, Hunter. Okay, I'm gonna set that up right now. Well, I mean, I went live short notice, right? Half an hour, and it was just like a last minute decision. I was gonna keep testing out the internet and then try to do one stream tomorrow, but some of the guys on the Discord started, you know, asking, and it got me all pumped up to do a stream. So anyway, I'll set this up right now. So here we are. Yeah, so I didn't get adequate time to get everything prepped. There's work that goes into is setting up the stream, like half an hour. I usually start an hour before the stream to get things all set up and running. 0308. Flight number is OSJet 879. I thought we would get at least one sub today. We'll make it 880, but I don't know. It's just not happening now. Anyway. All right. That looks good. 38,000. Let's go ahead and use the overlay. Copy that. Heck, I thought we would be at 900 now. Overlay. Let's go, and it should be up now. So that can stay open. Close. Hunter, thank you for that. Thank you. I normally load up the sim an hour, before the stream. Yeah, me too. And then about like half an hour before the flight, before the stream, I'll file my flight plan with Vatsim, and then I just sit at the gate. I'll sit at the gate and wait for things to happen. So I'm usually sitting on the desk an hour before the stream. All right, 33 likes. Let's keep those likes coming, guys. Holy smokes. We might even get 40 likes. Hopefully we'll get some more people in the stream here. Of course, I am going to try my best to get a stream going for tomorrow as well. Let me know what you guys want to see. Hopefully I'll be okay. I am starting to feel a little bit sick, so. You know what they say, blue skies and tailwinds, or tailwinds and blue skies and tailwind. I got that headwind now. Hunter says, I need you to load into the gate so I know where to spawn, since we are friends on the sim. I can see where you are. There you go. Got it. Yeah, I wish more of you guys would fly along with us. But I know it's hard to coordinate, you know, especially if I give short notice and, you know, if it has to fit your schedule as well. But I mean, we could open up, we can talk about it on the Discord, we can plan it, and then, you know, it'll give everybody ample time to do things. Chase says, so tired, lol. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired too, actually. But anyway, it's an hour left. Yeah, an hour. In half an hour's time, we're going to start our descent. Well, one more hour. It is Saturday night. What did you guys all have for dinner? I ordered some ramen, some spicy ramen from the local ramen shop here. It was actually really, really good. All right, top of descent, getting closer. Oh boy, it's gonna be a dark landing. Look at this. I can't see anything. Hawaiian pizza, that sounds good. Of course, Hunter had the chicken and peas. What about JSD? JSD's probably eating right now. What's the METAR for CYYC? Oh, we can't check it on here. Actually, you know what? I'll pull it up on the sim brief here. Holy smokes, guys, my eyes are starting to close. I'm sorry you had pineapple on the pizza, Chase. Why? What happened with the pineapple? I know there's a big debate on it, but there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Calgary himself, Air Bossman in the house. What a reception. Guys, say hello to Mr. Air Bossman. Thank you so much for being here, Air Bossman. Thank you, my friend. The sky, the master, the one and only. We have to get together, Air Bossman. We got to do a joint stream together soon. We'll get everybody pumped up. Anyway, Darren, you were asking about the METAR for CYYC. So, 090 at 6 knots, 040 variable 100. So it's light and variable. The winds aren't a concern. 35 statute mile visibility. So everything is good. Scattered 7,500, broken 16,000. Temperature balmy 7 degrees. I think it's colder here in southern Ontario right now than it is in Calgary. Dew point minus 10, altimeter 2973. Of course, when we get a little bit closer, we're going to use some of these numbers for our calculations. But then it looks for tomorrow that things are going to start getting bad. So anyway, we'll be down on the ground before then. Of course, when we get a little bit closer to the top of descent, we'll rebrief it. Air Bossman says, absolutely, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Don't forget to drop a like in the video. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. London, Ontario, England, Hamilton? What's going on? I can't even talk anymore, guys. I'm getting tired. Late night stream here. Testing out the new internet connection. Hanlon is back. Welcome back, Hanlon. All right, let's go back up on the first officer side here for a minute. You guys have control. Chase says, good night, chat, going to bed. All right, Chase, have a good night, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Discord. Hanlon says, I'm moving to London, UK. No way. That's awesome. Of course, UK, London is on my bucket list of the next place to go visit. Ed Ian is back. Ed Ian. Let's take a look at the Vatsim radar here. Yeah, no coverage, which is okay. Two-person conga line. Something's going on in Vancouver area here. Looks all right. My ELA class in Montreal is going to be handy. Nice. You gotta. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but you gotta send us pictures. Hunter says I want to go to Europe. Yeah, you gotta go one day. I've been to Europe many times. I love it. I love it. I've been to Ireland, Portugal. Now, when I went to Ireland, I was only like 4 years old, so I don't remember it. But I've been there. So Portugal, Spain, France. Beanie Baby. No, actually, before Beanie Baby. Sorry, my apologies. Darren Vox says, I may go too soon, but I'll try to stay up for the landing. Yeah, no problem, Darren. I know my eyes are starting to close too, guys. I do appreciate you guys staying in. There he is. Beanie Baby's back. I'm going to join from FSA. All right, cool. We'll see you in the air here. Avgeek Brewforce. All right, man. I'm going to start to head to go to bed. Good night, Sky and everybody. Avgeek, thank you so much. Have a good night, my friend. See ya. FCA says Beanie Baby Gaming. Yeah, we'll see you up in the sky here. Hanlon says I'm living on the opposite of London from Heathrow. Nice. Like the east. Nice. It's gonna be your first time there, or? My grandmother's been to Europe. Cool. Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer here, guys. Like, let me go back in the sim here. Top of descent, a little over 160. These winds won't let up. If these winds shifted, it would work in our favor, but they're probably not going to let up for the entire flight. But it won't be long until we're in Canada. Once we get into Canada, and then it'll be straight descent into the airport. Of course, I am using the Payware scenery for Calgary, so it should be interesting. It'll be my first time going in at night. Hanlon says second time there. Nice. Darren's asking what's FSA or FCA. I think it's an ICAO code. I'll find out. KFCA Airport. Glacier Park. Glacier Park. Beanie Baby is gonna take off from Glacier Park. Wow, 34 on the likes. Let's keep those likes coming, guys. Feels like it's taking forever. Oh, we've got someone up on the TCAS here. We'll keep an eye out for them. Shouldn't be a conflict there below 1100 feet. Actually, Edmonton? Oh, okay. You're gonna go from Edmonton? All right, cool. So make sure you don't cut me off. Actually, I wouldn't even care. I don't have crash detection on. Bonjour tout le monde. Comment es-tu? Holy smokes. We got the advanced French class going on. What happened to JSD? JSD is gonna text in the chat tomorrow and the Discord. Oh, I fell asleep, guys. Meanwhile, in the chat, he was saying, I don't go, because I asked everybody, you know, it's like, it's going to be a later stream. It'll be a short notice stream. I wasn't planning on going live today. I was going to wait until tomorrow. And, you know, I gave everybody a heads up, and I gave an approximate time as to how long the stream would be. And everybody was like, other than Chase, Chase, you know, gave me an honest answer that he was going to leave a little earlier. But anyway, JSD, big man in the house with the 2 a.m. I'll go to sleep. Yeah, I bet you he's watching now. He's going to give me shit. JSD. You are now required to watch my absolute butter. Okay, all right. We'll watch it. I was asking, how are you? Oh, okay. I forgot how to answer in French. Bien. Bien and tu. Or ça va bien. Now it's coming back to me. Ça va bien et tu. Holy smokes. I had to dig deep in the archive in my brain there for that one. Beanie Baby Gaming says a 33-minute flight. Easy peasy for you. Needs French immersion for that, right? I did French class like longer than a lot of you have been alive. Long time ago, guys. In a galaxy far, far away. Je suis bien. There you go. Star Wars reference? Yeah. I'm a Star Wars nerd. Like the original Star Wars, guys. The original. I don't know, like how it got all lost, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of some of the newer ones. Except one. There was one, I still can't remember the name. I talked about it in a previous stream, and someone gave me the name. It's where it was like right before the start of, you know, like the original Star Wars, and it shows how they got all the you know, the plans up to the rebellion. That one was really good. I'm from Montreal, so I'm speaking French. Oh, well, then it's easy for you. It's good to learn French immersion. We had French classes. Actually, we had French immersion even when I was going to school. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it. I won't say it. I love the original Star Wars 2. Yeah, the original one was amazing. Amazing. Sorry for the new ones. I just didn't like them. Beanie Baby says I'm close to pushing back. Nice. I'm actually falling asleep. I'm gonna maybe do my first auto land. What's your call sign? All right, guys, I'm gonna step away for 2 minutes. I want to just stretch and try to get my blood flowing back into my body, and I'll be back. Check. All right, guys. Fuck. Yeah, that top of descent is coming. Oh, look at this. We got a little bit of light. I wonder if we can see it from the, sure we can. How about that? Actually, you know what? I like it better from there. We got the blinkers on. Of course, that's our beacon. Not sure, Hunter. He is flying WestJet though. Nice. One more sub, guys. 880. Will we hit it? Or is that it for the subs? Can you leave a link in the Discord of the Air Canada Rouge A321 livery you use for X-Plane 12? Yep. We can do that. I can probably link it in right now. What aircraft are you using? TOLIS? At getting X-Plane tour, how are the add-ons? The add-ons are good. There's a lot of, well, no, there was a lot of freeware for X-Plane 11. But X-Plane 12 is it's getting there too. I like it, guys. I like it, and we'll definitely be streaming it again. Okay, Hanlon, I'm gonna link it in the Discord now. I'm just gonna put it in the general. There it is, Hanlon. Do more Montreal ups? Yeah, we definitely will. I was actually trying to get the... I've got payware scenery for Microsoft 2020. I want to try to get some of it working in Microsoft 2024. Of course, with the updates, it is getting better now. And I do want to start streaming more of that as well. And I wouldn't mind... I had a route in mind to go to Montreal, but I couldn't get the scenery to work, so we'll wait a little longer. Unless you guys want to see it in X-Plane 12 or Microsoft 2020, then we'll do it in that. Yeah, Hanlon, I just linked it in the Discord. So if you go into the Discord in the general, it'll be linked in there. All right, let's go back to the flight deck. Wow, it looks like it's taking forever for this top of descent. But it is, I can assure you, it is getting closer. Been airborne now for 1 hour and 47 minutes. It is 2 hours and 30 minutes total flight time, so about 40 minutes to go. And Beanie Baby, I can't believe it crashed on you. No way. It's happened to me before too, guys. It's happened to me before. Sim crashes for sure. Hannah says X-Plane 12 beat Microsoft 2020. Honestly, my opinion, you know, I like both. You'll see other streamers, they're gonna say something different. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, of course. You know, this is the way it is. I like them both. And I've got my fingers crossed that X-Plane 12 is going to get better and better as well. So, and it's good. It's good to have, number one, it's good to have competition because it drives everybody as a whole, you know, to improve and do better things. And of course, it gives us more options too, right? So, yeah, Hanlon, I'll definitely be in X-Plane again. Of course, in the near future, the Flight Factor, I do own the 767 and the 757. The Flight Factors are getting updated. So I'm looking forward to those updates. Of course, the next thing that I'm going to try to do, of course, is get the CRJ. I might get it tomorrow. It's going to cost me $100, but I'll get it. There is an update rolling out for it. And of course, you know, we'll add another aircraft to the fleet for flight simming. Hanlon says I can't even spell up it. Nah, it's okay. I got you. I mean, I understand. It did not push back now. It was just frozen. Yeah, so when it happens to me, guys, when my sim gets frozen, I just do Control-Alt-Delete, and it brings up the task menu bar, and then it unfreezes everything. You might want to try that. You don't actually shut it down. You just bring up Control-Alt-Delete. You'll bring up the task menu or whatever, like everything that's running in the background, and it resets itself. At least in my case, it does. On a scale of 1 to tired, how tired are you? On a scale of 1 to tired, how tired are you? I'm pretty tired. Like, not tired, like sleepy. I'm just sleepy. And like I said, I think I'm gonna start to get sick. I can feel my nose is already getting stuffy. Hopefully I'll be okay for tomorrow. I do want to get back to regular streaming. I just need to sort out this internet thing because honestly, I We went in for an upgraded plan, but I don't think they actually upgraded us. So I need to go to the store tomorrow and figure it out. Hunter says, because I am good basketball net. Tired. Hunter, what are you going on about, Hunter? I think that's it. Hunter is like sleepwalking. $8.80 on the subs tonight, guys. Can we do it? What happened to YouTube? YouTube is holding us back now. Well, you know, there's always Twitch. And start over at Twitch. Actually, guys, I did create a Twitch account. You guys want to go check that out too? You can follow me there. Eventually, I'm gonna try to stream on both, just so I can attract some more viewers. But I don't have it linked in the Discord here, and I don't have it linked in the chat. But the username is Skymaster 1901. 1901, and of course the 1901 was my Call of Duty number. I had a different name, but it was 1901. And no, I wasn't born in 1901. What happened? I don't know, Hunter. What's going on? You're like you're sleep texting. Darren says, I'm just glad you're flying a sim airplane. Is it morning? That's it. The chips have gone to Hunter's head. Wow, look at how dark it is. Like, I don't think there's a moon out. Hopefully we'll grease it. Or butter. Now, I was working on butter emojis. I don't know why they're not coming up. They should be coming up. Some butter emojis. I'll try to get them for the next stream, guys. And of course, there will be a members only stream coming. I'll pick it. I'll pick it. It'll be something fun for the members only. Hunter is 1 billion trillion gazillion nautical miles from Calgary. Yikes. My question is, what happened to JSD? Oh, I'm gonna stay up until 2 a.m. JSD. JSD, where are you, JSD? We miss you. Anyway, top of descent, guys, is getting closer to us. I'm gonna start getting the aircraft ready for the descent. So as per SimBrief and what we've got programmed in the box here in the flight management computer, 35 right for the arrival. I'm gonna bring up that approach plate. 35 right. I do apologize for my stuffy nose, guys. I don't know what's going on. 35 right. And we'll get some information off of that. So, ILS 35 right. The localizer frequency is 110.75. We're gonna go get that programmed in. Let's get our ILS up. ILS 110.75. We'll get that in there. Perfect. You know what? In case we need to auto land, we'll get it set up on both. You want to double check 110.75, not the VOR. 110.75. That looks good. 345 on the course. 345. 345 set. That looks good. And then of course our decision height, guys. It will be half mile Runway 50 or half mile will do. That's localizer. ILS DME 3777. 377. Interesting. How am I going to get that all the way up? Of course, it just toggles down. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe it's... Oh. Interesting. I'm winding it down. Let's get some music on in here for our descent. That'll help with us falling asleep. I wonder if there's a way I can program it in here. Anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. Put a little bit of lighting. I don't know why it only twists down. Oh, okay, there. Okay. There it is. I got it. You gotta hold it down. 3777. I'm just fixated on this now. Oh my goodness. What a pain in the ass, son. Holy smokes. There's gotta be a different way to do this. It's only 77 more. I want to get this right. I want that 200 call out. Top of descent is less than 40 nautical miles. Let's get that set. We shouldn't be fixated on one thing for so long in here. Of course. Oh my god, it's not even set up on this side. Sure it is. Good. Lights can come off. Of course, you know, if you're ever doing any night flying, you've got to carry multiple flashlights with you. Hunter says, I think I'm getting really tired. Tired TikTok. Oh my god. Beanie Baby Gaming says, I do not even fit on these runways. My cruising is 11,000 feet. What? 8 you flying? I love it. And look at this, guys. We still got a little bit of light out here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we do have some light. Of course, the most important thing is that we need to reset our MCP. Well, we need to make sure that we know our bottom altitude here. We're going to take it all the way down to, because we're sitting up high here, 6,500 feet. So let's go ahead and get that dialed in. Of course, that's a lot easier. We can just hold the button here. 6,500 feet set. Maybe we'll have time for one more song, and then we'll be on our way down. Beanie Baby says I'm flying out of a small airport in Calgary. Everyone, London or New York? London, since you're going to be going there. CYBW? Nice. 35 likes. Let's get some more likes in here. top of descent coming up. Hopefully we'll get a greaser of a landing. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a city below us. Now, I'll explain this, guys. The night lighting in X-Plane is incredible. Hunter says the Atlantic Ocean. Nice. Hunter, I don't know how you're gonna land, but you better post some pictures in the Discord tomorrow of the landing. All right, top of descent now, less than 10 nautical miles. I've been airborne now for 2 hours and 1 minute. Oh, sorry guys. 2 hours and 1 minute. 29 minutes left. What pictures? The pictures of your of your crash into the runway. All right. So we've got everything set up here. Once we hit that top of descent, the autopilot's gonna just start everything. It'll grab the descent profile, and the music finished right on time. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. That's done. And if you guys want to have a look one more time at the Vatsim radar here, we're almost there, guys. I will take a video of my landing. I will land before you. Okay. And this is the reason why there's 2 pilots on board. Well, oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. We've started our descent into Calgary this evening. Should be on the ground in about 30 minutes time. On behalf of the crew and myself, we do welcome you aboard. And we do wish you safe travels wherever you may be going. And there you go. That's a tired captain trying to do a descent briefing. Of course, if you were in my little Cessna airplane, I would be telling you now, do not touch any of the controls. You make sure that you're maintaining a visual watch for other traffic. Can let me know. If I raise my hand, that means that I'll be talking on the radio. When I do, please don't. And yeah, enjoy. It depends. If it's a friend, then I'll tell him straight out, do not effing touch a thing. And then if it's a friend that I want to play around with, they'll usually ask, do you know what all, like I had one friend, he asked me, I took him for a flight, like a real life flight. And he asked me if I knew what all the buttons and dials on the aircraft did. I said no. No. That's it, I lost him. He was so scared. I love that. Just a tad tired. Yeah, me too. I am, guys, I am. I do appreciate you guys flying along, though. Hey, man, we got a stream. Got a stream on the new internet. All right, looking at the speed tape here, I might give it a little bit of the spoiler. Want to make sure we don't get into the red zone, and then that'll help with the rate of descent here, and it'll help us pick up that descent profile. We do have some altitude speed restrictions along the star standard arrival, but I've got everything programmed in. I don't have any vectors. It'll be it'll follow the approach. We've got everything else dialed in. We'll arm our approach, extend gear flaps and landing lights when needed, and hopefully we'll make a nice landing. Oh, one thing I didn't get is the altimeter setting for Calgary. I know we briefed it 2973. I'm gonna write that number down, 973, and of course we can go ahead and click it, 2973. 973 times 2. Perfect. Where's our standby? Standby will get set to. They're all synced together. I can't type properly. Hunter, hang in there, buddy. It's only like 25 more minutes. Of course, CYBW is 5 minutes away from CYYC. Nice. Well, we'll keep an eye out for the traffic there. Gonna just double check the Vatsim radar here. Yeah, we got we've got traffic in the area, but we don't have any controllers. Edmonton does have ATIS up. All right, and it looks like it's gonna be almost a straight in. Come down and do this little S-turn, line up for the runway here. We'll make our landing. It's only a little over 40 nautical miles away, so actually, yeah, be on the ground soon here, guys. Might be ahead of schedule. Okay, speed breakdown can come up. We're doing good. We're on profile here. Speed check's good. What is the autopilot dog? Not sure what that is. Man, it is pitch dark. There's no moon. I can't see anything other than, like, if I look down I can see a little bit of lighting there, but it is dark out there. Just a walk in the park, Hunter and Skymaster. Just a walk in the park. Yeah, just a walk in the park, Kazansky. Love that movie. Of course, let's get our in it here. Reference 140 on the knots. Come on, guys. Can we get 5 more likes, 5 more subs? Let's do it. 5 likes, 5 subs. First giveaway coming at 1,000. And of course, the ultra long haul. It's all coming. Brought to you by Skymaster 1 and friends. Let's do it, guys. Of course, the navigational display, I've got the whole route now hooked up here. 3-5, yeah, so it's straight in. The winds aren't even letting up on the descent here. Should have flown it the other way. Should have done Calgary to Vegas. Just watching it wind down here. All right, altimeter setting region right now. It should switch over. There it is. Lock those numbers in, guys. Ah, yes, Vegas and the city lights. Yeah, we're gonna do another flight into Vegas soon. Of course, the night flight. I've been to Vegas a number of times now on the stream. Yeah, we'll definitely go back again. Guys, you know, I know I keep saying it, but we're always like pretty much in North America, but I've got to start doing some European ops. And of course, like other parts of the world too. All right, now we're looking at our primary display. We want to make sure that things are going as expected. At the descent profile, we're on track here, and our next target speed, because we are going to be following some restrictions, 230, and of course you can see the speed tape now is starting to decrease. It's trending downwards. We're going to try to hit that target speed. We can assist with a little bit of spoiler here. I've got it mapped on my actual honeycomb yoke. Honeycomb throttle here. Can't see outside, but I do have the spoiler deployed. Of course, you can see here, moving it. So it's just gonna help the aircraft. Target speed 230. So it even says here on the approach, Epgale, max 230 and above 14,000 feet. Or, yeah, at 14,000. At or above 14,000. All right, things are going to start happening quick now. I'm going to go ahead and get the flight deck ready now for the actual arrival, and we'll advise the cabin crew. Lights now, we can go ahead and turn that on. Taxi light on as well. We'll get the engines to the continuous position, and let's go ahead and get the seatbelt sign on as well. And we can ping the flight attendants, and we'll let them know. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. Of course, let's take a look at the CTAF. Hunter, what happened? Did you crash? CTAF 4 dot CTAF CYYC is 18.4, guys. 18.4. Let there be light. 18. Go ahead and turn it on now. Still be able to watch. All right, no worries. We'll be down in like 15 minutes. I'll brief the runway too. So we'll be taking a 3-5 right. 3-5 right. There's going to be a parallel runway to the left of us, of course, hence 3-5 right. It is a 14,000-foot runway. We'll try to vacate halfway down the runway. I'll use the auto braking. We'll try to get off at one of the probably the second Delta 4 high-speed taxiway, and then it'll be a straight in to the gate. Straight into the gate. That's the plan, guys. If we need to go any further, we can. It is a 14,000-foot runway. We can use all of it if need be. It'll just mean that it'll be a longer taxi back to the terminal. But I'm going to go auto brakes too, and that should help us with the, for us to achieve a quicker or a shorter landing distance. Holy smokes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go direct. I'm going to go direct Tasbu. I wonder how much altitude I'm going to have to lose. There goes that descent profile. But remember, our elevation is high. So we are like almost 4,000 feet. You subtract that off the altimeter here. Oh, it's really glitchy, guys. Yeah, I don't know if it's a driver update or it's my internet. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, well, I guess they're gonna hear from me tomorrow. Oh, look at this. We got the landing light on here. Once you land, you can check out my landing page. Okay. Yeah, I got the runways in sight here. Oh, look. I never noticed that before. Check that out. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. Oh, look at that. It's got the reflection. I've never noticed that before. That's so cool. Calgary traffic, Westia 879er on the inbound for the ILS 35 right, 20 nautical miles out, Calgary. All right, guys, lock him in. Let's lock in those landing rates. Okay, there's the runways here. Two parallel runways. I can already see them. And then we've got one that intersects. Shorter runway, we're not going to be using that. We're taking this bad boy right over here. Predict minus 250. Thank you for Adam is back. Adam, welcome aboard. Let's go ahead and arm that approach. Very laggy. gonna start bringing the speed down to 180 here. When you get to 1,000 subs, you're gonna make me a mod. Yeah, Adam, I will. I don't know when we're gonna get up to 1,000, to be honest. It might be a long time from now. But yes, once we get up to 1,000, Adam, I'll make you a mod again. I promise. I promise you, you will be a mod again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the localizer now. It's already capturing it. And we'll give it a notch of flaps here. I want to start slowing her down. Go ahead and arm the spoiler here. Spoiler is armed. And we'll make a call. Calgary traffic west at 879er established at 35 right. Calgary. Start slowing it right down here. Speed check good. Flaps 2. Gear coming down. That'll help with the drag. That approach. Why is my approach not armed? Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna go old school. I'm gonna shut everything down here now. Autopilot, auto throttle coming off. My aircraft, guys. My throttles. Or as some other people don't like to hear, that it's your aircraft. I have control. Autopilot had the control before. We got the control now. We're aiming for 140 on the speed here. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the landing. It took me almost 20 years to get to 100. Yeah, I'm not going to be... yeah, I'm not... well, I mean, hey, whatever. You know, like, we'll just keep simming. And I hope, you know, those of us that are loyal to the channel will remain. But yeah, I've seen actual streamers that get up to 10,000 and they're on the right track and then they just stop. So we'll take it one stream at a time, guys. One live stream at a time. All right, speed check good. Flaps are still coming down. Monitoring the speed. I have the I'm like full control of the aircraft. We'll do flaps 30. Look at the navigational display here. We've got that crosswind 10 knots. So we'll make sure that we put in our input. Everything looks good. I am hand flying it in, guys. Calgary traffic west at 879er short final 35 right Calgary. All right, easy peasy. 1,000. Check. If you got the aircraft trimmed out right, like look, guys, no hands. It's all trimmed out. If you have it all trimmed out right, and you know, you don't have a lot of winds, I mean, you can fly it to the ground with one hand, like one finger actually. Looking good, looking good.
300 minimum.
Continue. Oh my god. Wow.
100.
Wow, look at this.
50.
Like one frame a second. Okay, retard. All right, guys. Guys, the performance is so bad. Like, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but anyway, let's decel. We'll use the F2 key. This is horrible. Thank you, Bell Canada. Thank you, thank you. All right, reverse your screen, decel through 80 knots. And we'll try to get one of these high-speed taxis. All right, guys, that landing, I mean, you know, I don't know if it's my computer. It shouldn't be. There was a driver update. And perfect. We got off on the right taxi. It'll be straight in. Take this one here. Calgary traffic, WestJet 879er, clear runway 35 right, Calgary. All right, let's go ahead and get the APU bleed on, or the APU. Engines can come to normal. I'm just gonna take one of the gates here, guys. What was the landing rate? I didn't even see it. I'll just take this gate here. Might be even Vatsim, right? But I've never had performance issues like this, ever, for the sim. Whoa. Interesting. When you're in the drone, you can't control the of course, let's bring the flaps up here. And we'll stop right there. I think that looks good. Not perfect. Actually, you know what? Why not? We'll just keep going. All right, good enough for me. So taxi light now can come off. Let's get the parking brake on. The auto brake should be off, but we can close it. And let's transfer the power to the APU. APU bleed can come on, packs can come on, and let's shut her down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome to Calgary. Number 2, number 1 off. There we go, guys. Let's go ahead and hook up the jet bridge. And we'll start our deboarding process. Of course, Hunter wants us to take a look at his... Hunter wants us to take a look at his video. We will. And we'll call it a stream. All right, fasten seatbelt sign can come off, and the deboarding process will begin shortly. Actually, we go ahead and request the... okay, I don't find there. Anyway, guys, here we are. Ooh. I hope you guys liked it. Minus 175. Was it really? Yeah, I lost all performance on the short final. I've never had that happen before. I don't know if it's the driver update. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the new internet. But the new internet is like, it's not good. So I'm gonna have to deal with it tomorrow. I have to go and get it all sorted out. But I promise on the next stream, we will be back to normal. All right, let's go ahead. Hunter put a short video here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Mr. Hunter. What has Mr. Hunter got here? So we've got a lot of mouse movement. All right, something's going on. There's a rapid descent. The speed tape is going up like crazy. Yeah, good night, everybody. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. Of course, I'll give you guys some more notice for the next stream. All right, there's Hunter's Mayday. Guys, if you want to see the rest of Hunter's video, you can go ahead and check it out on the Discord, !Discord. Hunter, thank you so much. Of course, we'll look at the video again. I'm going to call it a night. I'm starting to feel sick, so... Anyway, guys, be good, be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you so much for riding along with me tonight. Till then, so long.